You're ready to do jazz hands, Trae. Jazz hands. Let's see.
Hands.
Just like this. Just like this. This is how you do it. There you go. Now shake it up a little. Make it snazzy. There you go. There you go. That's it. We are live. Walter's doing jazz hands too. His own version. I'm doing jazz hands. We are live. We are live. I hope you got your big girl panties on. We have tonight our special guest, Trae, from Aries Firearms Training in Leesburg, Florida, part of the Convoy Across America with Barnauls, the very first stop. Trae, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Hank? How you doing tonight?
Good to see you again. This is like episode 215 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. For anyone out there in the world that's listening, we are coming to you live from the Strange Media Studios here in Gainesville, on our channel, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded, which, gentlemen, was officially monetized and approved by YouTube today.
That's double, triple jazz hands then. Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah. So, because this is our B channel, we've got Hank Strange. That's the A channel that's been monetized since back in the days. But YouTube made it more difficult for people to get their channels monetized, and we qualified months ago at this point, many months ago, but they finally approved everything today. So we're here, we're monetized. I think we even have super chat turned on if anyone out there feels the inkling to help out the Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded. The super chat is turned on, all that kind of good stuff. As I said before, we're going on the Convoy Across America. So we have Trae from Aries Firearms Training, which is the first stop. There he goes. If you look closely, there's probably going to be a shark swimming around in that massive tank behind Trae. What do you have back there?
Just my regular freshwater tank. It's actually in my room, and very relaxing at night. I like fish tanks, so it's kind of cheesy sometimes.
No, that's cool. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Of course, joining us, Walter Keller, Safety Harbor Firearms. There he goes.
Hello, everybody.
Joining us today. Walter brought the guns. Walter looks like a 9mm. Walter has one right there.
With a compact entry stock.
Yeah, Trae, you got some guns with you?
Oh, you got some guns with me. Are you kidding me?
That. Yeah.
What's that?
That's some kind of hand cannon.
A little bit.
Yeah. Oh, check that out. Armament and Axes gave us $1. Shout out to Armament and Axes.
Yep.
For giving us $1.
Hey, I got that story in chat about the stripper in Miami-Dade too. Oh,
very cool. So as you guys heard, we're going to be talking about strippers. Hopefully Trae's okay with that.
Go Navy. Of course I am.
Well, when they start confiscating people's hard-earned cash, that's when you have to stand up for them.
That's right. Yeah. Those are working girls.
Yeah, man. I mean, strippers work pretty hard, man. You know, I mean, this is if you have a profession that there's a workout built around it.
When I come back from Knob Creek, sometimes I got a little bit of jack on me too, and if it gets stopped, and all of a sudden the popo finds it, and they go, "What's this?" Well, you know what it is. It's money. Well, you're not supposed to have that much money, would you? Well, you must be doing something illegal.
Yeah,
that's not right. Don't take people's money. No.
Yeah, they're always trying to confiscate our money, even if we're doing the right thing. Dudes can't roll around with cash.
There's a body cam video, and it's pretty funny. Actually, the police it was kind of. It wasn't like one of these, I gotta go so all taking you like this. They were kind of, what are you doing with all this money? It's like, you got to watch it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll check it out. Shout out to Moobutt. He donated $1.99.
$1.99.
He upped the stakes.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Do I hear two?
He's testing the fences.
Okay. Two and a quarter, 250.
We're going to auction off, speaking of strippers, we're going to auction off Walter. Walter,
Jesus,
50 cents.
Yeah, right. 50 cents.
I'll up that 75 cents to see.
And a pizza. You gotta give a pizza too.
Yeah, I want to see Walter. Yeah, I want to see Walter do a nice little shimmy. So, Strange Media moderator Gerald Loafers, he gave $2. Man, these guys are like
stepping up, man.
Making it rain. Going to be a monsoon up in here. So, okay, so let's start off with Trae. Usually I try to find out from the guests, who are they? What do they do? But I've known Trae. How long have we known each other, man? It's been a while.
Man, Yeah, it's been on and off. It's been a little while.
Yeah, absolutely. And but for the folks out there who don't know, do you want to tell these guys out there what you do?
Yeah, I'm the owner of Aries Farms Training, which is in Leesburg, Florida. We have a 100-acre range. We have a 900-yard range, a 500-yard range, and of course a regular skeet and pistol and rifle range and the normal stuff. We do training. We do it all. We pretty much will do whatever is safe, and we like to have a good time out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And lots of big events take place at the Aries Firearms training here in Florida, right? NFA review. I'm trying to think of there's a bunch. There was the suppressor one that I went to.
Yep, the NFA review, Florida Farms Expo. We're doing the Convoy across America with Barnauls, several different other ones. And we do a lot of training. We've had Warrior Poet out there and all these different guys come out and train. It's really enjoyable meeting the guys in our industry. I really enjoy the company of like-minded individuals.
Yeah, thanks, man. You guys are always safe and professional when I'm out there. I really like that spot. I think it's a nice place that you have going. Lots of big things could go down there. Walter, you were there. Was it
Florida Firearms Expo?
Yeah, that was okay. That was the Florida Firearms Expo. Yeah, that was the last time.
It was a little damp that weekend, but we survived.
Florida.
Yeah, summertime.
How were the cows? How were the cows? That's
we're probably fine. Yeah.
They were contained.
That's always good news. That's always good news. Richard Hughes gave us $2, so shout out to Richard Hughes. He says his comment is $3. Did Walter have Hassenpfeffer?
Hassenpfeffer?
Yeah,
that's rabbit. If you don't know, by the way.
Oh, is that what? Okay, I was trying to
it's rabbit.
You ever seen that? That Looney Tunes
Walter
thing with
rabbit.
Yeah,
I have had rabbit at one. A friend of mine's grandmother, who was a country girl, lived in Lakeland. We shot some rabbit and she cooked it up.
Rabbit and dumplings.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what? Have I ever? I don't think I've ever had rabbit, but it looks.
Oh man, that's good.
Yeah, and we have a lot of rabbits here in Florida. We don't have as many rabbits as we have squirrels, but it's getting close.
We got rabbits right in our yard to hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, I see rabbits all the time, man. So there you go.
We got lots of squirrels. Both, 4-legged and 2-legged. So. One of the things, and I'm going to try to go back through here and shout out everyone in a second. I usually try to shout out the folks in the chat. It's Free for All Monday as well, so we're just going to talk about whatever the hell we want to. So one of the really cool things, one of the famous spots that the Aries Firearms Training Center, I mean, is it, how many, am I getting it right? I always want to say Firearms Training Center.
Yeah, we have, it's firearms training or firearms training facility.
Okay, facility. The training facility. So one of the things that made this famous, if anyone out there saw the Barnauls retro video, in that video, when we're actually shooting, we are at Aries.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yeah. Trae looks like he doesn't know about this.
I do, but I told them I would not come out. I let y'all do your thing. Have a good time.
I was just thinking, wait a second, did we sneak in there? Maybe we weren't supposed to go. But it was fun.
You guys are connected.
Yeah. So, lots of cool things happen there. If you guys haven't been out to it, it's a great place to go out to. And next Monday on the 16th, there won't be a show. The show's going to be suspended for a while because I'm doing this convoy across America. The first stop is Aries. So you guys need to come out. What are we doing on that Monday, Trae?
We're going to do some shooting of the 50 out there, the flamethrower, some machine guns, different things from Barnauls, open shoot. And then afterwards, we're going to probably do a barbecue, hang around and talk about gun stuff and enjoy the sunset. And we always have beautiful sunsets and clouds out there. It'll be a lot of fun. Like-minded people getting together, having a good time.
Yes, absolutely. And we're starting at 7 p.m., right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna be there a little early, just in case I get stuck in the mud.
I won't let that happen.
Yeah, yeah. You might need to bring a tractor. So, well, there's already tractors, I know.
You are driving your truck, right, Hank?
Yeah, I'm by my truck. Do you mean the Audi?
No, I mean a truck.
No, I'm driving the Audi R8. That's what's going on the Convoy.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's all-wheel drive. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all low to the ground.
Yeah, save me a very level spot, Trae.
We'll carry you, and the car ain't very heavy.
You got the forklift. Just get the forks on you.
Yeah, we got the forklift.
Oh,
Put you on the back of the deuce and a half.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I happen to know there's a tracked vehicle out there too.
Yes, there is. There is a truck that can go out there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're going to talk about this, all the other stuff that's coming up. There's stuff in the news. I think according to the news, the president is very close to picking his choice for the next Supreme Court justice. Yeah. So they said that he picked it, right? He picked the person.
Yeah, he's announcing today.
Oh, he's announcing today. Okay, so everyone
at 9 p.m.
Oh, at 9 p.m. Okay, so we'll probably still be on air when that happens. And you guys, I mean, that's like right the edge of where we usually stop the show. But you guys let us know. We'll talk about that a little bit. I'm going to go and we'll talk about anything else you all want to talk about here. All Thumbs just gave us $10. Shout out to All Thumbs. Thank you very much.
All right, it sounds.
Yeah, really appreciate that. All this money will go towards gas money. And I think it's going to be able to get me from Aries to do you think I'll make it to the border?
To the closest Chick-fil-A. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, let me just shout out some folks in here really quick. We've got a bunch of stuff to talk about, but I will shout out people: Christopher Williams, Clint Sanders, Richard Hughes. Let's see who else: Robert McRae, Justin E as well, Caviar Hound, Mr. FNH, All Thumbs, who just hooked us up there, Boss Hog, and let's see, Hamburger Helper, Armament and Axes, The Archangel, Strange Media Moderator, Gerald Loafers. So what's up to him? Louis Valdez, shout out to him. He's in Tallahassee. That's a good friend of ours who has run for the NRA and all that kind of stuff. I think he's probably, there's a big event going on in Tallahassee. If you guys remind me, I'll talk about that later. Big Fish Little Boat says, what's up, guys? We've also got, Big Fish Little Boat. I like that.
Me too.
Yeah, let's see. Who else do we have in here? Chris Bullis, SoCal Gunner, and I'm trying to go Michael Bender, E-Rock, and let's see who else. Warsaw Patriot as well. Shout out to Warsaw Patriot, and let's see. Psycho 316, James Lawson, The Ridge Runner, The Tyven Show, Treadhead 44, Robert McNeely, Calico Jack, Moobut, Mystery Family, STL Storm Spotter, CB, Otakutom, Gunstreamer. Shout out to Gunstreamer. Lola, I think Lola's in the chat somewhere. Someone, Gunstreamer, if you see Lola in the chat, you guys need to private message her, because we're trying to get Gunstreamer to actually come on the show and talk about their platform. They have a platform. We'd like to hear about it. So shout out to Gunstreamer. Charles Hochsluff, Caviar Hound, I think I said before, Kenny Van Cleve. I'm trying to see who else in here. Mr. Bullshitter is also here. Tacos and French fries. DC2 Mega Boost. I don't know if you know any of these people, Trae. So let's see.
I know several Mr. Bullshitters. So I think.
So SoCal Gunner gave us $20. He says, "Have you seen the fiasco with the Glock Store SS80 G3 polymer lower? Also, $20 for street tacos in SoCal." Wow, that'd be awesome. Street tacos in SoCal. We're going to wind up in California on this trip. We're going to be in LA, actually, at a movie prop house. I will go over that when we get into talking about all this stuff. So thanks there, Alec F1, A8 VCS Rabbit. Yeah. Okay. So if anyone else needs a shout out, let me know. let's jump into things. And do you guys want to start at any particular place here?
No.
No, I'm good with anything.
How was your weekend? What you guys get up to over the weekend?
I disassembled a big building so we could build more buildings on the range. So I was working all weekend.
Oh, okay. Working on the range.
You got a metal building that somebody's getting rid of, or?
Yeah, that's correct. Well, it was a big pole barn.
Oh.
So we disassembled it, and use the wood and the metal and everything to build more infrastructure on the range, like always.
Oh, sweet, cool. I call dibs. Are you building me a garage out there on the range?
Oh, come on, you know better. You know I am. But I thought you're flying in on the chopper, Hank. Come on.
Oh man, that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Yeah, come in on the chopper. You know,
that chopper. Get to the chopper.
Yeah, come in shooting. We'll have a machine gun shooting out the chopper. So there you go. Brick says an Audi R8 and guns and SoCal. Hank's going to jail.
All you need some large sum of cash. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah. We should do some kind of like, what are the odds? Like, where will I get pulled over by the police on this trip?
I-10 and 75.
Where on 75?
I-10 and 75.
Oh, I-10. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I think, there's a couple of spots along the way that I'm definitely getting pulled over. So that's going to be good to see. All right. So Lola says, Lola gave us $5. I'm not sure what's going on with Lola. She gave us $5. She says,
a dog patch, Walter.
Yo, dog patch.
You didn't have to pay for it, Lola.
Yeah. Do you have any of those dog patches left?
Yeah, I do. I do.
You do?
I do.
Where?
Yeah.
Do you have any on you there to show the people? Show Trae. I don't know if Trae has one.
It's Year of the
There you
Dog.
go, Trae. Hold on. Let's lock this in.
So this is the Trump dog. This year it's the Year of the Dog in China. So they kind of did. They did last year the Year of the what was it? What was my one from last year?
Was last year the dragon? No,
not the dragon.
No, the rooster.
The rooster. Yeah, yes. So we had the Trump cock, and so this year it's the Year of the Dog. So we did this patch kind of as a thing. Yeah, they love Trump over in China. Yeah,
nice.
So that's cool. Walter, you're coming to the event, right? Next Monday. You're coming out, right? Come on.
I could, yes.
Yes. It's at 7. It's at 7.
Well, that's not the okay. I'll come out.
Yeah. Come, Walter.
Yeah.
I'll come out. I'll come out.
Like almost a month.
Oh.
Yeah. You got to come out and hang out with me, Walter. I'm gonna miss you. I feel like I'm not gonna see you for a couple of weeks.
I like to do the whole trip with you, but
yeah, man.
Just somebody's got to make the donuts.
Yeah, that'll be a real like Bonnie and Clyde. I'll be Clyde.
Oh no, I ain't being your Bonnie now. No way, baby. Bonnie was a little thing, anyways. I'm not. So.
Oh well. You know what? I'm actually really looking forward to it. For anyone who doesn't know, anyone who's watching the show, I actually there's a video that went live on the Hank Strange YouTube channel around 5 o'clock. If you guys haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's a nice little conversation that I was having about the Audi R8 and whether or not, like, people like, can you afford this Audi R8? And to me, what I'm trying to say is, can I afford not to have a supercar and go on this adventure? To me, it's always like, it's always been a bucket list thing that I've always wanted to do. And I'm not passing up the opportunity right now that there's like a big deal like this going on, and we're driving from coast to coast and all that. So I don't think I could afford not to do it.
Okay.
So that's my thing. Do you guys are big ballers, you know, we got some big ballers here right now with us, big jumbo size ballers.
I don't have a supercar, but
So tell me, okay, what's on you guys' bucket list? That's what I would like to know for FreeForAll Monday. What's on your bucket list? Trae, tell us. We'll give Walter a chance to think about it.
Oh, I've always wanted to see an active volcano. I know that's kind of oddball thing to throw out there, because my brother has an R8, so I drive that one on a regular basis. I've driven a bunch of different supercars. They're pretty nice. The R8's pretty sexy, but
cool.
Always wanted to kind of do something like that, because I've already done aerial shooting in the military. You know what? I want to do a Spectre gunship. I always wanted to shoot one of those. So I think that would be pretty cool to shoot off of that.
Oh, Spectre, the Spectre gunship. What is
AC-130?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Boom, boom, boom.
So let me ask you this. So this volcano, how close do you need to be?
I want to look right as close as I can possibly get. So I guess I just fly to Hawaii now, where they got one going on right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Or Guatemala.
Well, and another thing, I was in Russia, you can fly a MiG-29, and I always wanted to do that too. I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay, that's cool. Do you want to survive this volcano thing?
Yeah, that's the point of remembering it.
Is that a prerequisite?
Yeah.
So, did you think about that, since you wanted to do the volcano thing, and we have this going on in Hawaii? I mean, this might be a good opportunity to do that. Did Hawaii settle there?
That's the problem.
They're not going to let you in there, no.
Yeah.
Because everybody and their brothers thinking the exact same thing you are. I'm going to go see the
know.
volcano, you know?
Yeah.
That's some
I was also looking at a MiG-29, or I'm sorry, a MiG-23 out of Russia. You can actually pay and fly those. They go like Mach 2 in the stratosphere. They do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Have you ever been to Russia?
Never been.
Oh, okay. That's a good. Walter?
Yes, sir.
There's a trip, man. We can go to Russia with Trae. Okay? We can do the MiG, but also we can go to the AK museum. There's got to be an AK museum.
There's lots of cool stuff to see over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's awesome over there. I have several friends have gone. It's awesome.
If you like military vehicles and stuff, there's lots of things to see. Yeah.
Yeah. Do they let you bring anything back?
Well, it's not a matter of they.
Depends how much large sum of cash you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a matter of getting it through the Gestapo at the border, you know. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Our Gestapo, that is.
Yeah. NLC Firearms Channel gave us $10. He said, Kevin says, complete the bucket list. You get one life. There you go. Kevin being the voice of reason.
I'm working on it, Kevin. I'm working on it, brother.
Yeah. It's true. You know what would be cool in Russia to do? Which James Bond movie was that where he was chasing those guys at a tank?
That was Pierce Brosnan. Which one was that?
Was that GoldenEye? No. Was it GoldenEye?
I don't know.
You know what? I think it was GoldenEye.
Yeah, someone tell us here in the chat. Someone IMDb that. I think, but that was awesome. That was awesome. I would love to be able to do the chasing a car down in a tank.
Well, you can always go to Iraq or something like that, or Afghanistan and do it.
Hold on a second.
For real?
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
No.
Maybe at Battlefield Vegas. I've heard about this. I don't know if you guys have heard this. I think at Battlefield Vegas, you can get a tank and you can crush a car if you could pay for the car.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure. I think you should add these services to Aries Firearms training. Trae,
you buying the tank, man?
Yeah. Walter, you're the
We've done some car crushing.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably. Well, anyways, I can't say that. I can't arrange it because I don't know somebody with a tank. Well, I do know people with tanks, but it's not easy doing that stuff, dragging them around and stuff. Costs money. Oh.
Yeah.
Moving.
We'll just helicopter it in. That's all.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Well, if you got a helicopter, you use the helicopter to pick up the tank and move. Can't be that difficult.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah. If you put a magnet on the helicopter, you could just fly down, pick up the tank.
You wascally rabbit, you.
So Lola's asking me, Trae, you mentioned military service. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was in the Navy for 5 years. I did combat rescue, and I was a door gunner also.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. So you were a door gunner. How many things have you strafed?
Can
you tell us? Oh, okay.
No tanks.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know whether or not you could tell us what's going on. That had to. I'm sure that was a fun time, but at the same time, It always seems like that when I talk to the guys in the military, that it was, it's fun and it's nostalgic when you're not doing it, but when you're
young and dumb. Young and dumb.
Yeah, not so much fun. So I see NOC is still in the chat. Kevin Dixie has become so famous he can't come on the show. Yeah, he's got all these other places he has to go. Movies are being made. There's a documentary, going on, this thing or that thing. But shout out to him. Good to see him there in the chat. All right, so let's see. Walter, what is your Trae? Trae has many bucket list things. Okay. What is your okay, so tell us some of your bucket list stuff.
Well, I'd like to have a Ferrari at some point.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I can't get a Ferrari till I have some place to store it inside all the time. Some people
you can store the Ferrari at my place.
I just took a building down.
Yeah.
You guys are nice to volunteer to keep the Ferrari.
Which one?
I've always wanted the Magnum PI one.
Oh, the 351 is the best one.
Oh, 308. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. 308. That thing is gorgeous.
But there's a lot of them that would fill in just in case I couldn't get that. A tank would be nice, like a nice Sherman or
Tiger.
A Leopard. I mean, a Leopard, a German, or a Panther. I think they have a Panther tank. But let's see what else on the bucket list. I'd like to have my own MiG just sitting so I could just go out and look at it and touch it and stuff.
Oh, wait. You're not flying it?
Well, I don't have to fly it. I mean, if it was, I could just go out and, hey, look at that. Cool. Start the engine up.
They used to rebuild them at the airport down the road from the range.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Big 15s.
Yep. When they before the U.S. government got scared of their shadow, and you used to be able to buy all that stuff from Russia and Poland and all that, and then they got all funny about it, like you're going to use that in some kind of terrorist act or something. So it's really much harder to do now. So
yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, it is. Those planes are not easy to fly. They're not easy to upkeep either, because it's not like you can just jump in your MiG and take off. You got to have ground carts for starting and all that stuff, and they're old school. So it's not like you jump in your R8 and turn the key and gone. So
yeah. I think it's because I lived in England a little bit when I was a kid. I've always had that dream of a Harrier jump jet. I think
the hardest thing in the world to fly too.
Yeah,
one of the hardest things in the world to fly.
The Harrier jump jet was in True Lies. Anyone, I think it's been in a bunch of movies. I don't think that's the only one. No. I don't think that's the only one. Richard Hughes gave us $2. He wants us to make this comment to NOC Firearms, Kevin Dixie. He says, bad news for HK. Do you need a hug? I don't know if you guys saw this. I guess HK is fighting bankruptcy.
Yeah, again. I don't feel sorry. P-51 Mustang, that would work, yeah. A P-47, obviously, yes, very much so. One of my favorite aircraft.
Oh, what's going on? What are we on the?
Some guys were asking which one we chose, and I said a P-51 versus a Spitfire.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yep. So what do you guys think about the whole thing with HK? Do you think HK is actually going to go under? Because I think that's kind of impossible.
No, it's not impossible. Nothing's impossible.
Because I think someone would come in and save HK, man. HK, even though I rag on HK, it's too iconic.
I don't know.
You think they're not too big to fail?
No.
I think like everything in their business, it's customer service. And when we were dealing with class 3 stuff for them, they're very difficult.
I've heard that, yeah, and they still are.
Yeah. So when you're difficult, we just buy something different.
Right. You go to the guy that is willing to work with you.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
And I don't quite I understand it because it's German. That's why it's the way it is. If you ever worked with any Germans, that's the way they are. They could give a fuck whether you like them or not.
Yeah. Well, I know they definitely don't like the civilian market. I know that's what, like, whenever I've spoken to them in the past, I know Kevin knows some folks over there and he has a good relationship with them, but they always tell me they don't really give a crap about the civilian market.
No, they do not.
Yeah, that's always been the downside for me.
And if you're dependent just on the military and you're not the one, it's going to be hard times. You know, I mean,
business is business. Make money.
And every time you turn around, some other countries picking up HK stuff. Like France is, I think, using HK. They're going to start using HKs. The Marines are using HKs.
Yeah, I mean, the MP5 is like that's
Homeland Security carries them too.
Oh,
yeah,
they do?
You know, but I don't get it. I mean, I get it because they're too big to. Maybe they're just too big. I don't know. I don't understand how they can be in such sad shape. But I guess over in Europe, it's you can't, like in Germany, you can't just fire somebody or reduce your workforce. They have to be given notice, and they have to have X amount of time, and they have to go off with payments and all this stuff. So I guess it's expensive being in the gun business over in Germany. So I don't know.
Yeah, because in Germany, even the dudes get maternity leave.
I'll keep my comments to myself.
Gunstreamer gave us $20. He says,
just me and Aries.
Yeah, he says, need you to have enough gas to at least make it to Vegas so we can say hi. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're having an event in Vegas, and I believe, like I said, I'm going to go to all the different stops here, but the event in Vegas is going to be at Speed Vegas.
Okay.
So, you know, people that are coming out, I think there's going to be a way you could get a little bit of a supercar experience at Speed Vegas. You know, rent you some kind of supercar. You know I'm going to try to save up some money and rent something. Like, what do you guys think I should try to rent? Like Ferrari, Lamborghini,
the Corvette, man. That Corvette is fast. The new Corvette's unbelievable.
Okay. The new Corvette. Walter said McLaren. What do you think?
McLaren's pretty sexy.
Yeah, 720S or something.
I'm not. I'm not too sure on the model numbers, but just McLaren. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Walter is an Anglophile. Trae.
Yeah. And Hank likes to peg you in a hole up and not.
No, listen. The McLaren is badass. I'm just.
That just came to my head off the top of the
Yeah,
no, C7.
That's like saying what if you don't get a supercar? What's the ultimate supercar? It's like, well, there's so many to choose from.
Well, it depends. Outrun or handling. I mean, what are you looking for?
Yeah, what are you looking for? You're looking for something unique that you're going to be the only guy in the block to have.
Yeah. I would say right now, I'll tell you guys right now, Koenigsegg.
Yeah, that popped up in the chat there. That's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah, Koenigsegg. That's badass. But I don't think the Koenigsegg is all-wheel drive, and I think a supercar should be all-wheel drive. Although some people think they should be rear-wheel drive. I think a supercar should be all-wheel drive, should be mid-engine, should be ridiculously sexy looking.
Lambo. You're talking about a Lambo then.
Yeah.
And that'll work too.
Yeah.
So.
And unless it's special circumstances, McLaren had a supercar that you could seat 3 people, but unless it's special circumstances like that, it really should be like 2-seater. Franklin Armory, they're in the chat. Shout out to Franklin Armory. Thanks for coming on. Franklin Armory says Bugatti Chiron.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Trae,
supercar.
I think you need to get this for Aries, man.
I was looking for a tank myself. I
think we can mount a 50 or something on the Chiron.
Bugatti 50. We'll bungee it on top.
Yeah. Have you ever driven a Bugatti?
No, I've never driven a Bugatti.
No, me neither. Walter, you ever drove a Bugatti?
No.
Okay. See, there we go, man. That's bucket list.
There it is. That's a bucket list. I'd rather do a P51 Mustang.
Oh, you know what? I don't blame you. Okay, cool. So let's see. Everyone's throwing up their cars. Brick says one of those Audi 24-hour cars. I don't know if I don't think Audi does 24 hours of Le Mans anymore. They used to. Now it's all up to I think it's all Ferrari and Ford. And the Ford GT, by the way, pretty badass. The new one.
They are.
I forgot about that. That's one of my favorites. Yeah,
those cars, and they're not. I don't think they're that expensive. What are they, about $150,000-$200,000?
No. I think they're like 250 or 3 something.
No.
Yeah. And Will Killer Keller says Peugeot 205
Thanks,
GTI.
Armament.
That's like that's like a Volkswagen Rabbit-sized car, but they haul freaking buggy.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's see. Okay, so that's bucket list stuff there. Anything else? Is there anything on your bucket list that's not gun related? Something that you would like to do that's not gun or airplane or tank? Trae.
Oh,
I do want to dive the Great Barrier Reef. I've always wanted to do that. That's on my bucket list.
Oh, cool. Okay, Walter, what's yours that's not tank related?
oh man. Ooh. That's a tough one. I don't want too much dead air here while I think about it.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I'll come up with one
Come
right
back
now.
to me. I'll come
Yeah,
up
I'll
with
come up with one right now. Okay, this is a thing that's not gun, car, or anything like that related. You know, I have to, first of all, I have to get Lola to give me the get out of jail free card. Then I would have to, I want to go like on a date with either, I don't know, should I pick like J-Lo or Angela Bassett? Angela Bassett, J-Lo, just a date.
But they're always single. There's a reason why.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying, just one date. That's it. That's all.
Probably biatches. That's why they're single.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Yeah. Okay. Did you come up with something yet?
No, I don't think I'd want to ruin it with a date with some girl that doesn't care whether I'm there or not. So
no.
no.
I think I would be pretty suave.
Yeah, but it's a bucket list. They can like you there.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Part of it is they're enjoying. They're thinking you're like. So here's what happens in that scenario, Walter. All of a sudden, J-Lo.
Yes, Blake Lively.
Yeah, J-Lo says, you know what? I wish I could find a man who likes tanks.
Well, then you know what you do? You invite her into the tank and you get it on. right in the tank, baby. Tanks a lot. Woo! right on top of the tank or something. You know?
Okay, so Treadhead 44 said Blake Lively is high on my bucket list, and Big Dick Willie said crazy. Wait, hold on. I've heard this name Blake Lively. I'm gonna have to Google
Blake
it.
Lively is. I don't know.
She's married to Ryan Reynolds, the guy that plays.
Oh, there you go.
You ever see? She was in.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Blake Lively must be her stage name or something. Nobody's got a real name.
You know what? I'd like to go. I'd like to go on a date with Ryan Reynolds.
What?
I think that'll be fun. I think that would be fun. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that girl, but she wouldn't be my ultimate choice. No.
They went further back in the cave because the water was rising.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Yeah, somebody was asking.
Oh, yeah.
So I carry my revolver. Says Hank, can you tell me why them kids went 2.5 miles into a cave?
Because that stupid guy let them that way.
Yeah, that's the problem. The soccer coach.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's coming out last. Right? He hasn't come out yet, right? He's going to be the last one. He's the
last one.
Yeah, he's the captain. He's coming out last. I think at the end of all this, when they get those boys all out of there safely, unfortunately, one of the divers already died, which is like terrible. But I think in the end, after they get them out, they should just put a big boulder in there and block off that sock. Because why the hell did he take these kids up into this thing? Like it, I don't get it. I don't understand. Maybe I know it could be one of those like.
Why did he take his own ass up into that thing? It's like.
Yeah.
You got to think about. It's like they have to crawl. There's an opening, I guess they had to crawl through to get further on. So that's what makes it so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Oh man, I you know what? I think it's really tough. And when you look at those kids, I mean. You can't. I know. Whenever I see them showing those kids, I think like about my boys. Like I think we've all probably had our kids at that. They've all got that like innocent face, where this is like the worst thing in life happening to them, and they're smiling. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird when I look at that because how do you think some American kids would be taking that?
Well, they do this. Yeah. That's like. These guys that go cave diving here that have no business going down cave diving, and they end up dying. I don't really feel sorry for them because they should have known better.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's like it
That's
touches
like
me.
standing on the edge of a volcano when it's getting ready to erupt, and you actually.
Hey, I cave dive too.
Well, I mean, the experienced cave divers that's one thing, but some of these people just do it, and then they end up dead, and it's like, okay, well,
yeah. There's a lot of cave diving happening in Florida. My friend Mark is.
It's very technical, but you got to stick with the rules and everything. Just be technical about it.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, I think it does take someone that is very, very specific, because I know Mark is like that. And for anyone who doesn't know, Mark is my friend. He does a lot of production and stuff like that. And he drives me crazy whenever we are filming a video, because he's very specific with everything, which I just realized probably has to do with him cave diving. Because he's always planning stuff. And I'm like, dude, have you ever met me? I don't plan anything. So, but it's, you know what, it always, I'm telling you, it really is like, whenever I see those kids and I think, man, like, these kids are innocent. They don't even know. I think if it was us, if I was stuck in this thing, if I followed this stupid coach in there, first of all, that's the first one we're chopping up and cooking him.
Yeah, but you know what?
We're gonna float out on him.
Yeah.
Another thing, there's no light in there at all. No, so you're sitting in the dark for like 2 weeks, sipping on water and praying that. I don't know, man.
Can I tell you something? When those kids get out of there, they should be able to take over the world.
Oh, okay.
They should be able to take over the world. I'm just telling you, man. Like, if you're look, when we went to, I think we were in. I think we were in Missouri or something like that. Was it Branson, Missouri? We went into this place where there's this massive sinkhole. It's like the biggest one in America you can put. It's just huge. It's just huge. I think that was like 2 years ago when we were on summer vacation. And we had to, the way that you had to like walk down into this thing, and they're warning you, and there's these things, and they're like, if you can't stoop under this, don't come on. And they warn you like about 20 times, if you can't handle it, don't go on this thing, right? And so when we went on that thing, I was like, I should have listened to those warnings. Because it was fun. I'm glad I did it, but I'm telling you, there were some moments there when I was like, oh, this is ridiculous. So here's these kids that they do that. They go down in there. They're there. Like you're saying, how many weeks have they been in there now?
Is it 2? Has it been 2 weeks?
It's like 2 weeks. Total time.
Yeah, they've been in there, and I'm telling you, whenever I see it, and those kids are actually like smiling, and it's not like they came in there and
smiling too if you got your ass out of there.
No, but they didn't. No, this is footage of them in the cave. They have not gotten them out. I haven't seen any footage of them.
You'd be smiling too when the diver pops up and gives you a candy bar or something to eat. You ain't ate in 2 weeks. Come on.
Yeah, I know. But I'm telling you, when you get out of that cave, kids, you could take over the world. You can take over the world. I'm pretty sure they could take it over.
Those divers could take over the world. I don't know about the kids, but the divers.
Yeah. So, okay. So that's the cave thing. I think did they rescue half of them?
There's still 4 left, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was 8 and the coach, or 8's out, and like 4 and the coach are still in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And when that coach gets out, we need to publicly flog him.
We need to just leave his ass in there.
Yeah.
His oxygen ended. Just a little short of coming.
I'm talking like the bamboo lashes.
On the feet.
We need to get the bamboo. We need to give him some lashes for that one. Because we can't find him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any money to give up on that one. So you can't find him. All right. So let's see what else is going on here that we can get to. Walter says he doesn't like Blake Lively.
No, I don't. There's. I didn't say I didn't like her. I don't even know who the hell she is until you just mentioned it. But I wouldn't call her. It wouldn't be my first choice of like ultimate choice for females. No.
Right. Yes, exactly.
That's just me, though. Hey,
No.
Different folks are different.
No, I understand. You've got high standards, Walter. I get it.
Well, if you're going to do the ultimate.
You know what you should do, Walter, is drive a Bearcat through New York.
Okay. So should we jump into this?
I have I heard you guys talking about it, but I don't know what you're talking about. Actually,
Yeah, I think did we put this story up in the link here? Let me see if we put up a link to
Florida,
this. Yeah, if you look, the Daily Caller one, exclusive gun group detained by NYPD. So I'll bring that up right now because I think that was big news. And Lola is telling me that we need to get our act together and talk about some news. So this is in the Daily Caller. And the headline here is exclusive gun group detained by NYPD, had property confiscated for minor citation at Pride Parade. And Trae, I know you were reading through this, so was I. It looks like, is this a Bearcat? Is that what this is?
Yeah, it was. I think they said it was the only civilian-owned Bearcat in the United States, is what they said.
Okay.
Right. And it had a prop gun on it.
Okay, so
yeah, and they said that they cited him because he didn't have an orange tip on the end of the gun, and they dismantled the gun, and then they confiscated his phone, him, and the Bearcat, and they took him to jail and detained him. Never told him what he was arrested for. Never allowed him to have legal counsel, and
sounds like
they didn't even tell him they were arresting him. They just said technically we're arresting you. I don't know what the hell that means.
Yeah. So I could tell you guys, this is all by the book for how New York City does shit. This is how the NYPD gets down. This is what they do. I'm not trying to say there's like the NYPD is horrible, but the NYPD is horrible.
This is where now hang on. This was all during a gay rights thing or something?
Yeah, LGBT rally.
Yeah. So
they were merely promoting Second Amendment amongst them. They weren't being antagonistic or anything.
Right. Yeah. So here it says, so these guys are from Huge. So Utah Gun Exchange, and they were bringing awareness to LGBT and minority gun rights during Pride Week by exhibiting the only civilian operated Lenco Bearcat, which the group adorned with American flags and gay pride flags. So, and I think like right there, I mean, we could find out from you guys. I know as a gun guy, I think guns are for everyone. I think everyone needs to be able to defend themselves. Yeah. And they were trying to say that.
Well, this goes way beyond all that monkey business.
Right. So
this is just taking what the cops did is they just, okay, well, you don't have a DOT number. Boom, we got you. You don't have this, it'll got you. You don't have your little red tit on the end of your barrel. We got you. You know,
yeah.
So it's like
I said, that's how NYPD gets down.
What are you gonna do?
Well, when I lived in New York, there were some cool NYPD dudes that I personally knew. So I don't want to paint everyone with the same brush, but let me tell you, internal affairs in New York is probably the most active internal affairs anywhere.
It's one of the biggest too.
Yeah, because there's a lot of BS that goes on in NYPD. And I think they were just harassing these guys and looking for a reason. When I think at the end of the day, these guys had a right to be there. And also, it does make sense to me. Everyone, including people who are, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, all those kind of, whatever the LGBT stands for, guns and the Second Amendment's for those people as well.
Sure.
That's right. Second Amendment's for everybody to defend themselves, protect themselves from tyranny, whether your sexual prowess is irrelevant.
Yes, absolutely. We all agree with that. That's like no bullshit from any of us here, I think. Walter, do you
No, I don't have any argument with that. Those guys should have just known they were going to get a ration of shit. I mean, that'd be like driving your Sherman through down in Manhattan. You better have your ducks in line when you do it, because
there's a very attractive comment here from Julie Johnson, who says there's always a few cool law enforcement dudes, but on the whole, they come across bad.
Well,
shout out to Julie Johnson. And you know what? I think this happens often, right? Most of these guys are cool, but there's always that dude.
Well, there's always somebody that's trying to make to get the brownie points, so to speak, so.
Well, I think a lot of it boils down to the demeanor of the department too. If the chief's saying, I don't like guns,
right,
then his officers are going to back him on it. Whereas other departments, if they like gun owners or self-defense, they're more apt to either be lenient or ticket or, something along those lines. They just straight up arrested that guy. And it really ticketable offenses. He didn't really do anything.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Can I also tell you something? any police department that's headed or run or staffed by anyone who does not like guns, they are immediately, permanently in violation.
Well, read the story about the stripper in Dade County. You know, they got pulled over, and she had money, and he had guns, and he had a concealed weapons permit too, but and some other stuff too. But yeah.
Yeah, so let me pull this up. By the way, while I'm pulling up this story that Walter was talking about here, because I know you guys are going to want to.
Everybody likes a story about a stripper. Come on.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, we cannot ignore stripper stories at all.
Hardworking girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But let me say, so the gentleman in this story, Brian Melchior, okay, that guy is coming on the show tomorrow.
Oh, with the New York City thing.
Yeah, this guy from Utah, and you know he's going to be on the show tomorrow for about an hour. If you guys want to come on, if you whatever, you know, but we're going to be having a conversation with him tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Kind of a last minute thing, but Lola reached out to him.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, so we'll make that happen. So now let's not hold back the strippers anymore. I'm gonna go to this article, and for the people,
and also they're of color too, which adds another dimension to the whole thing. So.
Okay, there you go. So here, let me share this link. Trae, this is also in our internal chat, but I'm gonna put it in the regular chat so everyone can see this and take a look at this, because if we're talking at strippers, we want to see, like, first of all, we want to see how hot
she looks like.
Yeah, and this was in Miami. Okay, so Florida cops ordered to return nearly $20,000 in cash to stripper.
Man, she is hard working.
Yeah, 20 like 20,000 in dollar bills. That was like one night, probably.
Yeah.
So here we go. Miami-Dade Police Department was forced to return. Why should they be forced to return you your money?
Yeah.
Well, they haven't given the guys guns back yet either, I don't think. So.
Yeah. So they were forced to return nearly $20K in cash to a stripper after officers illegally seized the money during a traffic stop in May. Ras Cates, 33, and his wife, Liz Mixel Batista. Okay. I hate when people like have ridiculously impossible names, but whatever. Liz Mixel Batista. That's not her stripper name. A stripper employed at Cheetah Gentlemen's Club in Hallandale Beach were pulled over on May 25th by officers after the couple's car cut off a police cruiser.
Oh, that was real smart.
Yeah, that wasn't a good move.
Yeah. Because that's a sure way to piss them off.
Yeah.
Okay. Officers searched the couple's car and seized 6 guns, including 3 assault rifles. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Those assault rifles, they shoot salt and kill like flies.
Yeah. I mean, these are rifles, dude. Unless this guy had machine guns, which he could have the paperwork for, but I don't think these were machine guns.
Nope.
Still, they're not assault rifles, but the cash suspected marijuana oil and a few bottles of codeine cough syrup with no valid prescription.
And keep reading. There's more about that.
Yeah, Cates and Batista were charged with armed drug dealing, among other felonies. However, defense attorneys challenged the arrest after the officers bragged about the guns found during the traffic stop to local media outlets. It's amazing how simple as a traffic stop can lead us to crack a lot of cases, police spokesman told WFOR. A lot of serial killers are behind bars because of traffic stops.
These people aren't serial killers.
Yeah.
How do you know they're serial killers on a traffic stop?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Keep reading.
So hold on, I got lost here, and it's okay. So here we go. Jude Fasichidomo. That's how I'm pronouncing it. A defense attorney said he found it disturbing the police went on TV and engaged in incendiary speculation without knowing the facts or even acknowledging the rampant violation of my client's constitutional rights. Cates told officers he legally owned the weapons and had a valid concealed weapons permit. Body camera from the incident showed an officer never got Cates permission to search his vehicle trunk, but instead commanded defendant to pop the trunk, prosecutors wrote. And that's one of the things, right? That's why, like, even in my stop where they pulled me over, they were like, oh, can we go look? Do you mind if we go look through this thing? So search of the trunk was illegal. So the prosecutor wrote in a memo, it was not immediately cleared who owned the marijuana, oil, and codeine syrup since both Cates and Batista declined to say. The police department also never had the cough syrup to a lab to check if it was codeine.
Ah! So how do you know? How do you know it's codeine syrup? That's what.
Yeah.
How do you that
Make an
that,
assumption.
that statement right there is a lie.
Yeah,
It's
so-
speculation, subjective. They're
Yeah.
just guessing.
So I guess they got back the cash. They're still trying to get back the guns. She said she was on her way to the bank to deposit the money that she received from a mostly cash-only profession.
That's why she was speeding.
Yeah, don't try to go to the bank. You got 20 grand. You're trying to get it to the bank. You know, I get it.
You can carry without a CWP in Florida, but he had actual CWP. Somebody was asking
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah. So you know, but also in their car they can have
Yeah.
guns.
And the guns were in the trunk, I believe. He didn't have
Yeah.
one on his person.
Yeah, so they're legal. It says the firearm shall be in a container.
Yeah.
Where are we rating the stripper on cuteness?
At least $10.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I think this is
I ain't seen the business.
this happens more often than not, though.
Yeah.
I think this is the
Yeah.
kind of thing we've seen. Have you guys ever gone through this? You know?
No.
That's what,
Yeah.
like, I had 20K in my car. I wish I
Yeah.
had
Or you know,
20K.
or have you ever been pulled over with a bunch of guns in the trunk and had to explain that?
No. I've been pulled over with a lot of guns, but I merely informed the officer, and he goes, "Well, I pulled you over for a citation," and he checked my permit, and that was it. And he wrote me a ticket and sent me on my way. I wonder if they were being antagonistic, to be honest with you.
If
Yeah.
you look at the video, everybody seems to be just
I
chatting.
didn't see the video.
Yeah, they watch the video.
okay.
They're just talking. You know, when they see the money, they're flipping through it and they go, "What are you doing with all this?" You know, it's like, "Oh, we're going. I got bills to pay." She says.
Yeah, I think sometimes the police prejudge people by a whole bunch of different things, which they really shouldn't do, regardless of what you look like, how you dress, how your haircut is. You know, if your haircut's
Well, a lot of times,
If you have
Yeah.
R8,
I think
Yeah.
a lot of times it's not so much the guys on the scene, but the people in charge go, "Oh yeah, let's get them. Let's get them.
Yeah.
Let's get them.
Yeah.
Let's get some brownie points somewhere down the line here. Let's get them." Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But definitely we are all in the wrong profession. That's what I think. I mean, that's if she's making like 20 G's.
what kind of bills does she have?
I don't
there was
know.
there was a lot of bills.
Is she paying off her house?
Yeah. I
don't
mean,
know.
geez, you know, I want some of that. Do you think someone needs to make a strip club for gun guys? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
come on, man. ATF, alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and then
And,
Yeah, that's a listen, Trae, you better trademark that, man. That's a great strip club name right there. And in the
start out
strip club,
shooting in the back.
yeah. Here's what
Work
we
your
do
way
in the
to
strip
front, right?
Yeah, I want to be a stripper in the strip club. I will bring out the gun and do I will
And then-
dance that gun. Do a little shimmy. Do you think can we get any money for this?
you're gonna.
Well,
go
we got $10.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Her medical degree. Yeah, she's working on her medical degree. That's why she had all that money.
Oh yeah. No, listen, that is a legal thing to do. If they really want to
Yeah.
you know, if they really want to get something, Julie says every training facility after dark. Really, Trae? That would be nice.
We can do
Well-
that. But we'll use nods and thermal.
I do
Everything's
know.
dark.
I do have knowledge that there has been some rather strange things going after dark out there, but
No comment.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. Yeah, I don't have.
Yeah, Trae, didn't you get him to sign an NDA, man?
I've just heard things. I actually have a couple photographs too, but yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just say the military vehicle guys are never dull.
Yeah. Let's not, Walter. Don't make someone Hillary you.
Oh, the 2-shot suicide. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So listen, that That's an interesting story, man. I'm glad you. Where did you find that, Walter?
It was on Fox News the other day over the weekend.
Okay.
I was just flipping through it, and anytime they start those stories where they take people's money, 9 times out of 10, a lot of times there's some bad guys, and even when it's the bad guys, to take their money just because,
right?
That's wrong. You just can't do that shit.
Well, we have a problem in America where police departments are trying to seize stuff.
Yeah,
and they're not. If you catch a bad guy dead to rights, I get it. Okay, but what they're doing is they're going beyond that. They get that right, and then they push that.
It could be somebody just driving in their car, and they get stopped in the traffic stop, and they don't got no guns, they don't have no drugs, they have nothing, but they have a whole bunch of cash because they're in business
for whatever. It's your reason.
And next thing you know, you don't have to give them a reason. Next thing you know, they take it and you never get it back.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of vehicles and things like that.
Silver forfeiture. Yes.
Yeah. Joshua Levy says to me, "You'd have to start naked and demand payment to put your clothes back on."
That's a different tactic. Yes.
That's a good racket. I think we could totally do that. We could get away with that. So the boss says, "Let's go to some Gorn. Let's go to some Gorn." We got Trae here. Trae, what is that you have? I'm gonna lock it on you. What is this?
This is Spike's tactical pistol 300 blackout.
Oh, cool. Can you hold it let's get a closer look at this thing. Oh, okay. Very, very, very nice. What is the optic you have on there?
The Hollow Sun. I think it's the 501C. Hold on.
Oh,
I got so many of them they start blurring together. 403C, excuse me.
Okay, very cool. Hollow Sun's got some good stuff. So
they're Florida, so I like them also.
Yeah. So did you put this together yourself or?
No, I deal with Spikes also, and I asked them if I could purchase one, and they sold me one. No, they transferred it to my FFL, and I purchased it there, of course.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, Spikes, of course, Florida company, Spikes Tactical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've been there. Very cool place. They got some good guns. My bucket list gun from Spikes Tactical is a compressor.
Yes, I've shot one. They're awesome.
Yes, they are. They're really awesome. I'm assuming you obviously shot the machine gun one, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Machine gun, integrally suppressed SBR. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So let's see. Very nice, Trae. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see, Walter. What do you got?
Well, I brought it home today. Bulgarian Makarov.
Ooh.
I've had lots of these over the years. My favorites are the East German ones. They've shot up in value so much, though, lately.
Yeah, they're almost unobtainable, aren't they?
Yeah. This one's not perfect by any means. I bought it from Classic Firearms, and they described it as very good, and I was a little, I guess the description of very good was a stretch, but in my opinion. But anyways, the Makarov's a good, inexpensive, reliable handgun.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking
simple,
good.
Simple design. If you like communist block stuff, the Makarov, they've been made by just about all of them.
So, a couple of questions here. Who would have used this in the communist states?
This is Bulgarian, but the Bulgarians, the Russians, Chinese made a version of this. The East Germans.
So what is this? Was this like a police issue? Was this military issue?
Everybody. Police had them. Military guys carried them.
Yeah.
It's basically.
I think the Specnaz guys are using them too. They're just easy to shoot and they're accurate.
Yeah, and they're reliable. They use the 9x18 cartridge, which is a little bit smaller than 9mm, because this gun is just basically a straight blowback gun. There's no locking system in it. So yeah, they made them by the millions or the hundreds of thousands, and they're all over the place. So
yeah. So why are they getting more expensive now? Is it tough to get them imported? What's going on?
Well, the East German ones, when the wall first came down, the East German ones were everywhere. So were the Russian ones, and the Russians actually made brand new ones, and they were importing them. And then as we sanctioned the Russians out of the game with all our different games we played with gun control, those aren't the ones if you see a Russian gun now, it's a used one or not a recent import. The Bulgarians, they still import Bulgarian ones. You can get Bulgarian ones that are like brand new. This one just in used shape. So, but they used to be when the Russians were bringing them in for a long time. They were $99. Get a brand new Russian Makarov, and
Wow.
And that just dried up once, like I said, because of sanctions and different bans. And, so yeah.
By the way, we are on the edge. Speaking of 99, I think we're on the edge. We've got like.
Oh, I gotta like it. I haven't even liked it. Watch.
Please go out. Yeah, go out there. Hit those.
Boom! It's 100 on me, baby.
Okay, cool. We're at 100 thumbs ups. I'm pretty sure we can get to 200. It's 806. We've got Trae right here. This handsomely cut gentleman right here from Aries Firearms Training in Leesburg, Florida, where I'm going to be next Monday. There's an event going down there. I'm actually going to spend some time going through what's going to happen at that event, but it's in Leesburg. It's at 7. It's on July 16th. Trae is going to be there. We're going to have some 50s, machine guns, flamethrowers, right?
Yes.
Yep. We're going to have the Barnauls guys there. We're going to be giving away swag, all that kind of stuff. So,
and if you have $20,000, Hank will do more.
Yeah. Pretty much. Right about now, I could use that. I could use that. Okay, so very cool. Here, let me throw up. So please, guys out there, hit the thumbs ups. Okay, we appreciate that. I think we can get to 200. Let's make that happen. Okay, so I will show something. I've been testing this. I think you guys, I've been telling you guys, I've been showing you. There you go. This is a 9mm pistol from Palmetto State Armory. Looks like Walter has a 9mm there as well. This whole thing's going to be about 600. I think you can get the lower for less than 300 and the upper for maybe a little bit more than 300 at Palmetto. If you get it separately, you can buy it all together. It's billet aluminum. It's a pistol. It has an SB tactical brace. This one has it's stamped with Palmetto State on it. Okay, and it's M-lock, of course. Does not come with these iron pop-up sights right here. These are mine, and I'm going to take those off. But we were testing it over the weekend. Runs good.
Oh, and by the way, mine has a compact entry stock from Safety Harbor Firearms that I make, but mine also runs full auto because I have a full auto lower, so it runs like a scalded dog. But but yeah, it runs too fast actually.
Yeah. Okay, that's my favorite version now. I call dibs. I'll trade you that one for this one, Walter.
Okay.
Yeah, new lamps for old. New lamps for old. Yeah, I'll trade you. That's cool. So we've been testing this, and we're actually going to give this away, people. So we're going to give this away. We're going to give this to someone out there, and in order to get this, you're going to have to get up on our hankstrange.tv email list. I'm going to make. I made a video, and that video is going to get posted sometime before I head off on this trip. And you're going to need to have your email in and comment and like and all that kind of stuff on that video. I'll let you guys know as time goes on. But that runs. The only thing with it that I would say, it doesn't have last round bolt hold open. And I don't know if that's a big deal. What do you guys think about the last round, the lockback? Necessary or not?
No.
It depends on the price. But then again, there's some really inexpensive 9s out there that have it. So, but it's not the end of the
clear the mag, put a new mag in, right?
Yeah, it's not the end of the world for me. No.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. You got it from two experts.
I'm going that far. MP5 doesn't have either, and you're going to turn down the MP5?
Hell no. Hell no. And I think if you're really in tune with the gun, you can still tell, even though you don't get lockback, when the trigger doesn't do anything, as Trae is saying, drop the magazine. I would like to have lockback though. I think that's cool. Cool factor. I like that. But it's a difficult thing to do, right?
Yeah, because on the Glock mag that is triggered from the front. So they have to have a linkage going back to reach back to the front of the bolt face in the back. So that's a little trickier, but people are doing it.
Yeah, but not an absolute necessity. Maybe do you want to like fix this up, snazz this up a little bit, Walter, before we give it away? Change a couple things on there.
Well,
I could do that. I could change like a pistol grip.
Yeah,
Probably
this has
have
got
pistol
a.
grip
I
control.
have a Mission First tactical grip on mine, actually.
Oh, okay.
A little more vertical versus the angled thing.
Mhm.
Of course, my stock, but this does SBR here. But you could go brace on it, collapse it with
Yeah.
a brace.
Mhm.
I want to go. Yours got a shorter handguard and barrel than mine does, but I want to go shorter on this one.
Psycho's got a question too.
Oh, okay. What's the question?
Sure.
Can a 223 muzzle brake work for calibers other than 223?
Interesting.
Because everything,
Yes, everything down.
everything's bigger than 223. So
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, maybe 22.
22,
Yeah, right.
22 Magnum.
Yeah, 22
17.
HMR.
Yeah, 17 HMR for sure.
5.56, obviously. 5.45 maybe.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You want to definitely make sure you don't accidentally put a 223 muzzle brake on your 9mm.
Yeah. You'll know real fast.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately.
So, yeah, the bullet size is important. So yeah, anything smaller than that, you're probably good. I would stay in the 22 family.
Yes.
Or 17 HMR, as Trae said. 22 Magnum, etc. You're probably good with that. Okay, so yeah, you know what? We can do some things to that, and then we'll give it away to some lucky person out there.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a cool thing. Walter, so you were saying something about barrel length. What's the barrel length on yours?
I think this one here is I haven't measured it actually.
Yeah. I'm thinking this one is a 10.5.
This thing is long, it seems to me. I gotta get it. I don't have anything to compare it to.
Let me see. Let me compare it. No.
No.
I got something you can compare.
Like I said, I don't have anything to compare it to there. Mr. Braggadocious.
Muzzle brake's just a piece of metal. He's asking another question. Sorry.
Oh, what's the other question? What's the other question, Trae?
He asked if hold on.
So Psycho.
If muzzle brakes are the same as barrels in 223 and 5.56, where 223 shouldn't handle 5.56 compared to 5.56 can easily handle 223. Muzzle brake's a muzzle brake. It's the diameter of the hole in the muzzle brake. They pretty much handle about anything.
Yeah, and 223 and
the thread pitch too is going to actually keep you on that specific caliber area.
Yeah. So Psycho says that he's tired and it was a dumb question, really. But I don't think. Listen,
it wasn't a dumb question, Psycho.
No, there are no dumb questions. Okay, do not hurt yourself when you could just ask, because lots of us here, me especially, don't know everything.
And there might be somebody watching that didn't know that, and we just answered it for him.
Absolutely. So it's something to think about. Be careful. This is a situation where you can have something almost like a baffle strike, right? You can have that round knock off of that muzzle device if you do the wrong thing here. So, be careful out there. I don't think there's any silly or dumb, stupid questions on this thing, especially when we've got people that know. I don't know. You guys consider yourselves experts, right?
To me.
Yeah. Depends on what day of the week it is.
Yeah. Is it a law related thing? I don't know nothing.
Oh, what are you saying? Like your expertise has like a disclaimer?
Yeah, that's right. Depends on what mood I'm in, right?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, but I don't think that's a bad question, because there's always people in the chat. We could try to answer it. There's folks out here. We're supposed to take care of each other. I don't want to see like people who are interested in guns, gun guys, get hurt doing something. So definitely reach out and ask. Okay.
Yeah. Psycho, on that, the thread pitch is very specific for, say, 5.56 30 cal. Now 5.56 or 223 thread pitch is the same as the 22s, so all that's kind of the same. But if you have a 30 cal brake, it will not go on a 5.56 because it's a different thread pitch. So you really be hard pressed to make something work like that.
Yeah. So Anton Szymanski says, no dumb questions, huh?
Szymanski.
So he says, no dumb questions, huh? Will you take me on a date, Hank?
He puts that on the first date, Hank.
Okay, so that depends on a few things. If you're paying, yes. Ask Walter.
He's got a car with $20,000. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll go on any date with Walter if he's paying.
Why do I get to be drug into this?
We love you, Walter.
Yeah. Hey, let you a long time.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, that's the answer to that one's yes. He says I'll give you a ride in the tank. Wait, Walter, do I know this guy?
He's from Aries. He's one of our RSOs.
Okay.
Well,
Walter, you know him really personal.
Yeah. Hold on. That's the whole thing. No. The answer is no. No. Just kidding. Yeah, we'll probably see you soon. So make sure. Yeah. Make sure there's some good food up there.
Maybe we should take some hit tips from the hooker.
Who said that?
Sinya Avachi.
Ivankovich. Okay.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Some tips from the hooker.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so do you guys have any other Gorn that you got that you want to show? Who else? What else you got?
Any other?
Let me see. I think I've got something here, but let's see what you guys have.
Got a Sig Rattler.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Walter's looking around for his Rattler. Does Walter have the Rattler?
It's at the shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so very cool.
It lives at the shop.
So how long have you had this Rattler, Trae?
I bought it about a month or two after they came out.
Okay, very cool. And what optic do you have on there?
Again, another Holosun. I really like their product.
Sweet.
403C.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. Holosun. I like Holosun and I like Primary Arm stuff.
Yes.
I'm trying to get Dimitri, who designs the reticles for Primary Arms and Holosun, to come on the show sometime this week. I don't know if we're going to be able to like fit him, get him onto the schedule and stuff like that, but trying to do that. They I think make good stuff. So that's really cool. Just for some people who want to know out there, that is like a safety thing that you have in the magazine well, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
It's a mag block. Basically, it holds the batteries for my extra batteries, wrenches, whatever I need. But it allows me to visually tell, as you could tell when it's handling the gun, that it's unloaded because it locks the bolt back. It actually locks it to the rear, about halfway out. I've been using these for a while. I really like them.
Who makes those?
Mag block.
Okay, can you just show that like real close again? I'm sure there's some folks out there that maybe like to take a little look at that. I know people want to look at the gun. That's cool. All right. And so that holds some stuff in it, and it's also like a safety flag for you on the range.
Yeah, it has a compartment. You can put different wrenches in there. So each gun I have it in, I have the wrenches for that gun in there, so I don't have to have a bunch of wrenches I'm toting around. Batteries, if you want to put batteries in there, whatever you want to do. Yeah. But I've used them for a while because you can't miss it. I mean, you saw how much it sticks out.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I saw it on the other gun that you had there as well. So that's cool. And then that's reminding me to shout out someone that we both know, Gabe.
Oh,
Gabe. We both know Gabe.
Yes, we do. He's awesome.
He of the drone. So shout out to Gabe. I don't know if he's watching or not, but shout out to him. All right. So what do you think about that Rattler, Trae?
I love it. Low recoil, easy to handle. It's tiny. I got a Vertex commuter EDC backpack. I stick it in that backpack with premium body armor, and you can't tell I have it. It's easy to handle. I really just, it's all piston. It's adjustable gas. I mean, it's everything you could ask for. Ambidextrous. And
okay. Have you ever had any issues with it?
None. Zero. Okay,
cool. Walter, I know you have one. You don't have it here. What about you? What's your opinions on the Rattler?
No, I like it. Very coincidental that SOCOM puts out a requirement and boom, all of a sudden the Rattler appears. A
coinky dink.
A coinky dink, yeah. But we make a stock that goes on it, our SIG MPX or MCX stock. So if we want a collapsible stock,
yeah, I know, I've been watching them.
Yeah, or you can go tail hook brace that way too.
Yeah. I know a guy, Trae, if you're looking for one of those.
I've talked to him once or twice.
Yeah, very cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
But no, it's a cool gun. It's a cool gun. I bought one because I had to make sure my stock fit, coincidentally. And no, it's cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Yep. I'm feeling those. I'm liking those. Okay, Walter, did you have another Gorn thing before we go back to some news here?
Not that somebody hasn't seen already, but
Okay, here. So while you're looking around for that, I will show this. I promised these guys I would have a nice little surprise. So check it out. Who recognizes this? Does anyone know what this is?
ATI?
What is this that I'm showing? Check it out. Let me lock the screen on me so you guys can get a close. I'll give you a closer look at it there. There's the stock. There we go. We could close that up right there. I don't know if it's going to close actually, but okay. You can take a look at it. Look at that.
Is it an ATI handguard or is it?
Nope.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, so I just put the magazine in there. This should give you a little clue when I take it out.
Oh, it's 22. Okay.
Yes. So this is the DMK 22 Defiant. Okay, and it's from Chris that makes the Chris Vector.
Oh, okay.
And this is an all metal 22. Everything on this runs like an AR, and this particular one has the LVOA handguard here. That's why it looks all sexy. Like there's these guns that have this. Is it the Warhammer? Oh man, I'm forgetting the name of what it is, but I like that sexy handguard right there.
You like the head of the handguard.
Yeah, I like
tip,
I like that little just the tip. Just a little bit. And this is this is really cool. This is a really cool gun. I am working on a video with this gun, and it uses this is the magazines it comes with, and it can also, believe it or not, because I tested it, it uses these magazines as well. These are from Smith & Wesson. So like if you've got an MMP,
the MMP 1522 mags also.
Yes.
Oh, that is pretty sweet.
So I know I used it. It fits in there. We ran it. We run rounds through it and all that kind of stuff.
How much ammo? How many rounds have you shot through it?
I think over the weekend we put a couple hundred rounds through it.
And it handled pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
It's really good. I mean, obviously, sometimes if you use like the cheaper stuff, you can run.
Oh yeah, that's 22 in general.
Yeah, but the video is going to come out probably before I go, but I think this is really cool. It's about $650, but it's an all metal 22, and this works.
Is it a standard lower, AR lower, Hank?
Yes, it is a standard. I was going to show you that. Good question. And here, let me see if I can open it while we're doing all this on the air. So there you go. It's a regular lower. So if you had like a full auto lower, like some people I know who are on the show right now, you could actually put that on top of it.
But then the mag's not big enough because you're done.
Yeah, well.
No, they make drums.
Yeah, you can get the drum mags.
All right.
And here's the other thing. The difference with this is the bolt, okay, is a Ruger 1022 bolt, and the barrel is a Ruger 1022 barrel.
Oh,
so
cool.
The beauty of this is that you can change that barrel. Chris says that you can't they're not guaranteeing you could put every 1022 barrel on here and exchange it. But for example,
get an integrally suppressed.
Yes. Wow.
Or a heavy barrel or whatever you want, right?
Yes. Yeah. You guys are reading my mind. So I actually have YHM integrally suppressed 1022 barrel. There's a few other ones out there. So I was function testing this to make sure it worked before I started changing it. And what I'm going to do with this is put that in there, and it's going to look sexy as hell.
On the right side.
So that's going to be pure badassery. So there's a little bit of Gorn for me. So I
like that.
22.
That is pretty badass, actually.
Yeah, I love 22s, man. 22 is probably my favorite.
The best for training.
Yeah. And then that has the weight of an AR versus like I have a MMP 1522. That's why I have a bunch of these magazines, and it's a little bit lighter and all that kind of stuff. But this is right in there, and you could change everything on here. You could change your pistol grip. You could change your trigger in here if you want to. So
can you do the takedown? Can you make it like a takedown? Somebody's asking.
I'm gonna say I don't think so. That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know you could put like a Franklin Armory binary trigger in this thing. If you're in Florida in October, maybe not, but in other free states around the nation. So you could do a lot of things with this. And this is probably going to wind up being my most favorite gun. And it just looks really damn sexy with that LVOA who knows? Who can tell me there's these guns out there that are really cool and expensive, and they have this same kind of handguard, and I'm trying to remember from LVO. You know what? I'm gonna look it up.
Someone's got a Tokarev.
Uh-oh.
Or an SVT.
SVT.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Tell us about that while I look up this.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Hank.
No. I'm glad you did, actually.
This is Stalin's Grand after the war. They mimicked the M1 Grand based off of this action. It was actually the predecessor of the Dragunov rifle called the SVT 40. Or is it 44, Walt? Did I mess it up?
No, SVG 40.
Yep. 7.62 by 30 or 7.62 by 54R. Semi-auto. Someone was asking us to show an AK. I didn't have my AK with me, so I grabbed that instead.
Okay, you want me to open up the safe?
Yeah, Walter. You're gonna have to go.
I have one of those in the safe too, but it's buried deep in the bottom.
Yeah, I keep mine in the front. I actually like shooting it, Walter.
Well, it's not that. It's just yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Walter has a lot of different guns in that safe. But yeah, by the way, the LVOA handguard is what's on the War Sport. So if you've ever seen a War Sport, or it's
I just saw Colin Noir shooting. He was shooting a War Sport today.
Right. So there you go. This is 22 version of it, man. It's fun for me to shoot 22. It's always a good time.
No, that's nice. I wouldn't mind one of those because I've been looking at getting an AR style 22. We have an M&P 1522 right now. I mean, it's nice, but it's still plastic.
Yeah, exactly. And these are about $650, which, considering what you're getting, is not bad.
Yeah, you're getting a built lower. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get that video up as soon as I can. I do have there's 1 or 2 videos on this already when I saw it at SHOT Show, and I don't think this year. I think the year before is when Chris announced it, and I did a video. So we got our hands on one. Finally got a chance to do the video on it. That's coming up soon. But I think this is going to be, to me, it's a really cool gun. It's good. I think it's going to be something popular out there. And like pushing the boundaries a little. Yeah.
I like the 1022 barrels because they're readily available.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea for them to go in that direction. I would like to see a SBR version of that. You know?
Well, yeah, if you already had an SBR AR lower, you should be able to slap it right on there.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that, you know? So, or make a pistol. There's so much you can do. You can go pistol, you know? So,
okay, you happy now?
Okay. So Walter pulled out the AK. Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, Walter. Who is it? No, it's 11 actually. 30.
Yeah. Which AK is this, Walter?
It's a Norinco, actually a Polytech. I guess you'd call it I call it Type 54 with the bayonet, folding bayonet.
Very nice. How many Norincos do you have, Walter?
Only one, actually.
Okay. I was about to call dibs. on it.
Oh.
But
The best part I like about the Type 56 is the attached folding bayonet. To me, that's just
yeah, that's sexy.
I don't know. You know, you flip on the news and you see some tribal guy in Africa and he's got a Type 56 with a folding bayonet that's been around since who knows when. You know?
Let me tell you, that's perfect zombie apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
Right. All you need is a sword, Walter. You need a sword.
Yeah, and is that a stainless steel one?
It's just chrome. It's like a chrome plating on the bayonet.
Yeah, it's chrome plating.
Oh, chrome. Okay. That's cool, man.
No, that
is cool. And it goes in, and so the bayonet goes into that little notch and everything.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Oh, that's really nice, man.
Yeah.
How long have you had that?
I've had this. I picked it up from a guy that, not at Knob Creek actually. I probably had it about 9 years.
Oh, cool.
About 9, yeah. So I had one back that I bought back in the 80s. My first AK was a Type 56, just like this, that I paid, I think, $350, $364 back then, like in 1986.
I wish.
It was actually the same year as the Space Shuttle Challenger blew up. Oh, look at this. Look at my sweet wife. She just brought me some ice cream.
Hey, Peggy. Everyone's waving at Peggy. Peggy. Where's our ice cream?
Yeah.
Where's our ice cream?
You're killing us, Walt.
Yeah.
Is it a drumstick at least?
It's just actually the same time my dad. Next time you're at my dad's place, Hank, he has a folding stock version of this that I ordered at the same time, and he kept his, and I sold my first one.
Hey, Walt, let me ask you a quick question.
Yes, sir.
I have a AK similar to that, but it has the folding stock in the back that folds underneath.
Right.
Same bayonet, but it says Chinese on it. It doesn't say Polytech, Norinco. It doesn't say anything.
Oh.
Is that just an older version of that version of the AK?
The Polytech, typically the Polytech guns were like the more polished, nicer, finished guns. And then you have the rest of them, like the Norinco stuff and some of the other different brands that were just the general run-of-the-mill AKs. So they all go bang the same way. They work the same way.
Okay, but if it just says Chinese, who made it?
Yeah, made in China. Yep.
But okay, but
Yeah,
so it doesn't have to say Norinco, or it's not a Norinco. You're saying
this one doesn't say Norinco; it just says Polytechnologies.
Yeah, mine just says China.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Those work the same way. These just had the engraving was nicer. The some of the engraving on some of the AKs looks like they took a electric pencil and
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just a little bit better finish on the Polytechs. But the regular Chinese guns work the same way. They go bang very reliably. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Cerebral Killer says, "What's up? What's that? What's that, Trae?"
No, good. You're fine. I was
just saying. Cerebral Killer says, "Hey, what's up? Stop by to show support. Now back to work." Thanks for stopping in. And then there was a comment here from, I'm looking for it now, from Anton. He said something about let me see, where is it? He says the Prophet Ice Cube was wrong. Any day you get to use your AK is a great day.
As long as you don't have to use it to fight the hordes off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Ice Cube's song. Today was a great. What was it? Was it Today is a Good Day? Something like that. No. That's not the name of the song. The song is called something else. But in there's a line that he says, "Today was a good day. Didn't have to use my AK. Today was a good day." So yeah.
And really, the best accessory for an AK is a drum mag.
Don't sell your Mini 30. Screaming Skull.
Yeah, properly wound. Okay, what's the screaming? Okay, what's Screaming Skull says? I should sell my Mini 30 and get an AK.
Don't sell your Mini 30.
Well, that's all. All depends what you like. I never personally owned a Mini 14 until a couple of years ago. I mean, I had them over the years. I'd buy them and sell them, but I finally bought one just to have one, and keep it.
I love mine, and it shoots really well. I got the SOCOM, and I got a Super Match, and they just fabulous shooting guns.
So tell us about the Mini 30 and why you think, that he should not sell it.
Oh, Walter, you want to?
Oh, the Mini 30? Well, I mean, I don't know. Once again, it just all depends on what you like. I have a Mini 14, excuse me. I don't have a Mini 30.
What's the difference between the two? I'm just trying to,
Mini 14 is 5.56 and Mini 30 is 7.60 by 39.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go. Those are the basic differences. Yeah. Do you think the Mini 30 is getting harder to find, or?
No, not necessarily.
No.
Okay, you're just the.
I like the piston action on the M14s, so I'm partial to that same gas system. I've put my M14 through quite a bit, and it's held up. I mean, not that an AK won't hold up, but I mean, if you're shooting out to 1,000 yards with an M1A, you're going to hit a target. If you're trying to do that with an AK, I can promise you might get 300 or 400 yards out of it.
Yeah, not designed to do that, the AK. So,
close quarters. But 300 and in for sure. I've seen people go through training and stuff like that with it, and you can maybe you could, if you're good, you could reach out a little bit further than that. But
you can shoot pretty far.
Yeah.
But if you're running through the swamp trying to bust a hog's ass, this will do it a lot easier than M14 will.
I'll use my SOCOM. I'll show you some pictures.
Well, okay, the SOCOM's cut down though too. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
The M1As are big long things, and yeah, this can bust brush a lot faster than.
So okay, so here's a silly question: is that what like I noticed everything named SOCOM is chopped down, shorter? Is that like what is the whole thing with SOCOM?
That's Springfield Armory's gimmick for M1A.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool.
And Walt might correct me on this, but I've seen it marketed more to like Secret Service guys. They want a smaller firearm to move in and out of vehicles versus something that's long like the M14. But honestly, I'm not sure why they call it the SOCOM 16. I guess it was a gimmick also. I got to go with Walter on that one.
Yeah, it's SOCOM, like some kind of special ops type thing.
I don't know if any special ops have actually used that particular configuration. They might have. I know they use M14s. So
yeah. It's like I have a excuse me, I have a suppressor from it's slipping right out of my mind. They make flashlights and stuff like that. And Surefire. Yeah, I have a Surefire SOCOM Mini. So that's why I'm always assuming this is marketing, right? Like this is a special ops. It's a special ops dudes. You need this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have it.
Yeah. So is that a real advantage? Is it not? What do you guys think about that?
What, for the marketing or the?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's marketing, right? We make things, we sell them, but
depends
does
who
it
you're
have
marketing.
We've been at war for like 17 years now, so yeah, I mean anything that sounds cool and looks cool and might have been used by this or used by that always helps sell it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Exhale is in the chat. He says, "What's up?" I think he says he was late doing playing some kind of, what was it, soccer? I missed it with the kids. So shout out to him.
Yeah, the PTR 91. I have an H&K, I have a G3 or Galil. Yeah, Galils are excellent too. I would definitely not tell a Galil it's a piece of junk. They shoot really well, especially the newer Galils that just came out.
Mm-hmm. I'm an old school Galil guy. I think the new ones are too much plastic, but
yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. But they're not too bad. I handled one last time we were out. It was shot really well.
Oh, I'm sure they work well. Yeah.
Yeah. Exhale says baseball. Doesn't that plastic give us a little weight savings? No.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't had the chance to compare the two side by side, but
yeah,
I didn't. Yeah, I haven't done them side by side either. I would surmise that's correct. I shoot metal pistols, so I can't really say much. I like metal frame more. I like polymer frames.
Yeah, you know what? We should probably do a side by side. Find someone that has both of those. Do a side by side. Will Killer Keller says, I believe the Surefire actually got a SOCOM contract.
Probably
with that suppressor, but he could be wrong.
They probably did.
So yeah, they probably did, and it's a good suppressor. Like I'm not knocking it. It's my oldest.
A little bit.
I think is it my oldest suppressor or my second oldest suppressor, and it works great. So Walter's showing off. What's this, Walter?
RPK.
Ooh, an RPK.
Yeah, this is a Romanian. What do they call them? The official name for this is the AES 10B. So it's just basically a semi-auto. This is semi-auto here. It's not a full auto one.
Oh,
very cool. Is that the correct muzzle device on there, Walter?
You remember from last time?
It's like this.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not. It's a Tapco brake.
Oh, that's the Tapco. Okay. All right.
Nice.
It just looks badass because I left it on there.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That qualifies. Okay, so Trae, what do you have?
I have a rolling block 4570 with a Douglas barrel and peep sights. Psycho was asking for a lever action. I can't find mine, so I grabbed this closest, the next best thing.
Oh, cool.
Buffalo gun, basically.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's nice. That's not. Is that old?
Well, I mean, it's older. It's probably, I think it was 80s, right around there. I have some older guns, but this is not one of them. But he was asking for some lever action, so I figured why not change it up a little bit and bring out something interesting.
No, that's cool. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, you know what? I don't have any. Walter, do you have any lever actions at hand there? Uh-oh. Walter came up with that lever action fast.
Oh, Walter. You're a sneaky little guy.
And this is a nice
4570 too. Yeah, nice.
4570 Marlin.
This is a beautiful gun.
I had to move this out of the way to get to the AKs. So yeah.
Show the other side. Show the other side. Some people are huge fans of. Is this side loading? Let's see.
Yes.
We can see from the other side. Yeah, there you go. So you can side load on that bad boy.
Mine's a roller block, goes right in the back, one round.
Yeah. Boom.
Is that
Okay,
a Scout,
cool.
Walter?
This one here has a 16 1/4 inch barrel.
Yeah, I like that. That is nice.
It's,
stainless too.
1895 SDT. So, yeah, I haven't seen them do this again since I bought this, and I bought this probably 10 years ago at least. So
I'm sorry, I don't have the MP5 in these safes. I have them at the other safe. Sorry, somebody's asking about the MP5.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know, Walter. Walter, you have a clone or something there?
a what?
This is like the strip club. There's requests. MP5.
I'll be right back. Let me grab something.
Yeah.
No, that's all. No, it's not here.
Yeah, that's probably all in the shop.
I have some of the 22 caliber MP5 knockoffs.
Oh, okay, cool. By the way, please, folks, keep hitting the thumbs ups. Pretty shortly here, once Trae gets back, I'm actually going to go over the schedule for the convoy across America that we're doing with Barnauls. Shout out to the guys from Barnauls. You know, specifically my friend Josh that arranged all this stuff, put all of this together. If you guys want to see a video of me talking about it and you know, kind of bragging on the R8 a little bit, we just put up a video today. With the Audi R8 a little bit in the background. I need to do like a full review of that. Walter, you and I should get together and do that review of the Audi R8. Yeah. I think that will be fun for us to do.
I haven't even been in the car yet, so.
You didn't go in there?
No, I haven't sat in or anything. I could give you an unbiased review.
Yeah. I think that would be a cool video for us to do. You know, one of these days when you come out to the hacienda, we'll do that.
I've been offered to drive. I've been offered to sit in.
Yeah. Now you were hanging out with American Gun Chick, and she drove it. Did you hear about that? No, Walter is befuddled and got nothing to say on this. Oh, the ice cream. He's caught up in the ice cream. Yeah, actually, American Gun Chick actually drove it. I have the video on my phone. I just need to edit that. Maybe I'll try to see if I can get that done before I go and throw that up here. I think she had a good time, you know, tossing it around a little bit.
We had a hot time Saturday, so.
That's what I heard, man. You guys throwing flames.
Flamethrower, yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so what did you go grab there, Trae?
I was looking for another gun, but I wound up getting, this is a 44 Magnum version of the 1022.
Marlin, yep.
44 Magnum version. Okay. Wow.
The Marlin, I think it's a 444.
You know, I don't remember. I hate to say it. I think you're right about that. But these are rare. They're kind of hard to find. They discontinued them years back. I actually had hunted with this one for years and really enjoyed it and kept it. It's in really pretty good shape, but it's tube-fed like a shotgun, and it's 44 Magnum, but it's the predecessor to the 1022, and they based it off the M1 carbine.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen one. You know, looks like Tyven Show's bowing out. Good night to Tyven Show. Thanks for joining us. So, you know what? Let's do this before we get into anything else. If anyone has heard any leaks or anything like that on the Supreme Court pick, let us know. That's something that we're keeping an eye on here. I think
it's at 9 o'clock.
At 9? Okay.
Prepare for the snowflake meltdown.
It is the 44 Ruger. Screaming Skull was asking.
Oh, okay. Also, if you guys look in the description of this video, I put up something for the big pro gun rally in Tallahassee. We're all Florida guys. So in the description, you guys can search it too. If you go to Google and you search the big pro gun rally in Tallahassee, there's an event that's happening here. I'm trying to look up the date, July 28th, 2018. All these things go down when I'm not in town, but I'm happy to promote it though. So you'll find a website for that. There's also something in the description of this video that you can click on and go to it if you want to. Actually, you know what? I can also put it in the chat here. One more again, so you guys could see it. I'm going to throw it in the public chat right now, so everyone can check that out. All right. So Trae, Before we talk about the kickoff event for the Barnauls convoy across America, you're the first stop. Do you want to tell folks how to find out more about Aries firearms training? Where can they go? Facebook?
Sure, you can go to Facebook, Aries Firearms Training, Instagram, obviously, Aries Firearms Training. The website right now is down. We had to restructure the website. Website guys are, no offense to anybody who's a website guy, they're kind of a pain. We're redoing that, but you can also call us at 352-321-8102 and come out and have some fun. I'm excited about the Barnauls event. Hope to see some of you guys there and enjoy ourselves. And obviously, I'll see you there, Hank and Walt. Walt, I'm looking for that ice cream. Don't you let me down now.
Oh, I got ice cream?
Yeah. Walter's going to eat all of those on the way.
It'll never make it, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to get some dry ice for that trip.
Yeah. I call dibs on at least one of them. So
yes.
Bring us one up there. Yes, we would like to see everyone there. And I'm going to go in and talk about that now. So that's in Leesburg. Do you want to tell people who are here in Florida or even outside of the state, like how to find out how to actually get to the facility? Sure.
The address is 35615 North Treasure Island Avenue, Leesburg, Florida, 34788. If you're coming down 75, you can get off at Wildwood exit and take 44 all the way across. Basically, it goes within about a mile or two of the range. If you're coming from the East Coast, you can take 95 up to 44 and take it straight across, and it'll come by the range. We're not too hard to find, and you'll probably hear all the banging, so that'll be a key indicator that you're near the range.
Yeah, and GPS is, if you search for it in the GPS, it's going to find it.
Yeah.
I've never had any issues with that. So July 16th, Aries Range at 7 p.m. In Leesburg, Florida. That's the kickoff. That event, I think we're going to be, what are we doing? We're shooting 50, right?
Yeah, the 50 flamethrowers, got some machine guns out there. Barnauls will have some guns out there too. Then we're all done. We're going to have, everybody's going to have some food, have a good time. It'll be very enjoyable. I'm pretty excited about it. I think I think Barnauls has got the right mindset for it, and talk and have a good time. Maybe I'll bring some oddball guns like some of the guns I had out tonight. Maybe y'all can check them out if you're interested in looking at some of those guns also. Right.
And check out my posts, Barnauls posts, Aries posts on this on social media, Aries Firearms Training on Barnauls or Hank Strange. We've got some other folks are going to be out there. Blanking right now on the names. I could probably go look that up before we finish all of this. So that's the kickoff, July 16th. Then July 17th, the next day, we're going to Fayetteville, North Carolina. We're going to be at Bright Light Brewing Company at 7 p.m. Armament and Axes gave us like $2. Shout out to Armament and Axes.
Thanks, Armament. And I wish they would bring out that Model 44 back.
Yeah. So that's the 17th, Bright Light Brewing Company in North Carolina. And I know that Mr. Guns and Gear is going to be there along with some other people.
Yes.
So, if I'm not cool enough for you to come hang out with, you can't beat Guns and Gear. I'm just telling you right now. He's a really good dude. He's one of my favorite people, actually. He's like a really good friend. So he's going to be in North Carolina hanging out with us, along with some other folks there, like Instagram, YouTube guys. Then the next day, July 18th, we're going to Talladega Super Speedway at 6 p.m. in Talladega, Alabama. So that's going to be a car event. I'm going to try to see if I can get the R8 on the track. That might be nice. See how fast I can get it up to on that track. What do you guys think? Any guesses on how fast?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
They'll let you, but remember those things called lawyers.
Yeah. We'll see. That's not guaranteed. That's not guaranteed that that's going to happen. So then the next stop is 2 days later in Austin, Texas, July 20th. We're going to be at the range at Austin at 7 p.m. And I'm not sure what we're doing there. I will post stuff about this. Stuff will get up. I think we're going to be shooting some guns on that one. And then after that, the next stop, 2 days. Whoa! Holy crap!
Oh, look at there. She's early.
Hey, what's going on? How's everything? We were just talking about you.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh,
all good stuff. All good stuff. Here, you know what? Let me try to Here, let me pull up a chair here. Take some of the.
Yeah, I drove all
If I knew American Gun Chick was coming, I would have cleaned up.
Are you
But I
talking about
did
the
it,
studio or yourself?
Huh?
The studio or yourself?
All of the above. All of the above. So grab a seat.
All right, so
I'm kicking it here with Walter, and here, let me see. I'll flip this over so you can hear.
yeah, my hair's looking kind of crazy.
Have you cooled off from the flamethrower yet?
What's that?
I said, have you cooled off from the flamethrower yet?
Oh yeah, and my face is sunburnt too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look like you have a tan.
Oh yeah, super burnt.
So we've got Walter here. We got all the folks out there. Guys, say hi to American
What's up,
Gun
guys?
Chick. She's here in person.
What's up?
And then, do you recognize this guy? Trae.
Trae, yeah,
Yes,
with
Trae.
Aries
Yes.
Firearms.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
it's
you
been a
go.
while.
Yeah.
Look at there. She remembered.
I'm a
Yeah,
genius.
yeah. it's written. It's written on the screen,
I
Trae.
know.
No. Yeah.
No.
So we're
No.
hanging out.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say
No.
that was so much fun. Thank you for the flamethrowers, Walt,
Oh, you're
or for the flamethrower. I want to get one myself because we didn't get marshmallows, but we were supposed to.
Oh,
we were gonna
okay.
make s'mores, but
Oh, I thought this was your flamethrower. This was Walter's flamethrower, or
Yeah. No,
Walter
it
knew
was-
someone.
it was
Brandon.
Walter's.
Yeah,
But-
the same guy's got the tracked vehicle out at Trae's.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. How come I never get invited to these things?
I
You know,
told you about it ahead of time.
AGC gets invited. Nobody.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde. I'm gonna see
Do
if
it,
that
do it.
helps a
Didn't you
little.
used to have like a blonde tip on your
Oh,
mohawk?
no. When
no,
when
what's
all the
this
hair
else?
goes white, then you're gonna see. That's
yeah.
about as close. It's gonna be platinum blonde.
Yeah, you gotta
Like
get this color.
Like we were talking tonight, you'd be like that. We'll call you Stripe.
Yeah, stripe.
Stripe.
You ever saw Gremlins?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. See, you're too young. You never heard of Gremlins from the '80s, the movie? It was
Maybe
pretty scary.
What?
Yeah, you never heard of Gremlins? Okay,
No.
we gotta check. There's how many? There's 3 movies or 2.
There's 3. I think there's 3.
Oh, okay. You got to look at the Gremlins movies. Those are funny.
First
Yeah.
one's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one is the best one, but the rest of them are still fun. So there you go. Do people? What are you doing here? What are you doing in this
Oh,
neck of the woods?
Just came here for
Oh,
you.
yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
awesome! See,
I just came here for him.
oh, you're so awesome.
I
That's,
know.
that's
Yeah.
exactly what Christians look like. Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Oh, look! Oh, check this out. Oh, there
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
there it is.
Yeah.
We got a bigger one too. This is a small one.
You got
So
the-
who makes
you got-
this?
Wow.
You got the backpack
Ion?
one?
Ion Productions XM42. Yeah, I got the backpack one, but I don't have the Ion Production one. I got Throw Flame.
He has
It does 6 gallons in 3.5. Oh no, 3 gallons in 6.6 seconds.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a burner. That's a burner. So
Oh man,
that's
it
gonna
is
be-
unbelievable when you shoot it.
Okay, so
Okay.
next week at the event, you're gonna have those.
Yes, but I don't know if I have the big one. I have the XM42 from Ion Productions, which this one will be out there, and I have an orange one also, like a Gator one. Go Gators!
Awesome. Yes, go Gators. Okay, so are you coming to that event? Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I did. When is it?
It's next Monday.
Next Monday.
Yeah, next
Probably
Monday.
it's here.
No,
right?
it's at Aries.
Oh no, but I mean like where?
Oh, yeah, at Aries in Leesburg.
Oh okay.
Yeah, it's a.
So,
you've
yeah,
been up
probably.
there. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know the Aries training facility. We've done some
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
up there.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be Monday at 7.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we probably will go.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. I'll be up there.
All right.
You know,
and then we can shoot
Here
some
again?
flamethrowers again.
Yes.
yeah. Walter will be there too. Walter will be there. Yeah,
All
we're
right.
gonna have machine guns. We're gonna have flamethrowers. We're gonna have 50 cals, right?
Ooh, 50 cals.
Yes.
50 cals.
Yeah, we're gonna have a barbecue.
Oh, food too. Even better.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I was just talking about it. So what it is like the convoy across America around it. Look, Trae is just throwing up guns now. Like,
Oh,
holy
look,
moly!
Is that going to be there?
What is this
That's the
thing?
big one.
Oh, that's a real.
Wow, okay.
That's a real
Look
one.
at
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the real one.
Okay, you got so why are you not bringing this one? Don't tease us like this.
It takes a while to set up. It's a little bit more complicated than the other one. Maybe I'll bring it for you, Hank.
Oh, thank you.
You can stick
Thank
out
you.
the top of the R8 and
Yeah,
shoot it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on a second. I have to check and see if my insurance covers that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really nice. Yeah, yeah. It would be nice if you could bring it up there, but no
Yeah.
pressure. No pressure.
Oh, you called me out now. Now you hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm telling American Gun Chick about this trip, right? So Brownells, it's starting July 16th, which is next Monday, and it's at Aries, where Trae is. Then the next day, it's in Fayetteville, North Carolina, at Bright Light Brewing Company. Then the 18th, it's at Talladega Super Speedway in Alabama. Then the 20th, it's in Austin, Texas, the Range at Austin. And the 22nd, it's in Colorado Springs, Red Leg Brewing Company. I think the guys from We Like Shooting are going to be at that one. In North Carolina, Guns and Gear is going to be there. I know that for sure. And then the 23rd, Logan, Utah at Novak Jeep Conversions, which we had them on last week. Cool. And Walter and I were talking to Ryan from Novak, so they're going to be there. Then the 24th is in Las Vegas at Speed Vegas.
That's cool.
Driving some supercars.
Vegas is fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the last event is in Los Angeles, California, July 25th at Independent Studio Services. And I believe that's like a prop house for the
Yes, it is.
They
do firearm stuff. They do all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's like the whole adventure. I'm doing the whole thing in do you remember a little black sports car that you drove?
Oh, yep. I do.
That's what I was talking about.
It was pretty cool.
Yes, I have video of that. I was telling these guys that I have video of you driving the Audi. I haven't put it out yet. I need to edit that.
They didn't believe you?
No, I don't think. Walter just gave me a look like, what?
It's true. I'm confirming it.
Yes, she was totally whipping the whip.
Yeah, that thing.
Cracking the whip. It's called
cracking the whip. Cracking the whip. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Walter knows about that.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Bring some ice cream, Walter.
Yeah. She says cracking the whip is something else, Walter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Wherever your mind just went. Yes.
It did not go anywhere.
You sure? Sure. So yeah, that's what we're getting up to. What are you getting up to? What are you doing in town?
All right. So we were in Key West. I don't know if you knew that. We were in Key West for a while. We were trying to leave, but it's Key West, so it's so hard to get out of there.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, you enjoy. Yeah. You know what? I think I was looking at pictures of you, like with coconut trees. And
iguanas.
Yeah.
One of them bit me too. So
yeah. Walter's doing the international symbol for drinking.
Oh yeah.
Were you staying hydrated, drinking lots of water?
Yeah. I mean, there's ice cubes in our drinks, so we were kind of hydrated. You know. I'm sunburnt. Can you tell?
I can a little bit, yeah.
Dark. But no, we were out there. We went to Southernmost Guns, and he took us out shooting some. I shot my first full auto Glock.
Oh, nice.
That was
nice. Yeah.
That was
roll.
That's fun.
That was
right?
scary.
That is a lot of fun, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Walter and I were there when you shot your first full auto AR, and I know you really
full auto
enjoyed
anything.
Okay, so how does that compare to when you did the AR?
The pistol is a lot more intense. Like shooting it, like it really rises. Like you really have to be careful. You know? But rifles, it's like cake.
Okay, so how many times did you do it?
What, the pistol?
Yeah.
Like 3 times.
Okay.
Probably.
So it got easier, right? Like once you were ready
one-handed.
for that. You did it one-handed?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did that one-handed.
Yeah. I feel like the berm needed to be like super high.
Yeah, I think so.
You gotta start like on the ground.
Yeah,
What caliber was it in?
Yeah, what caliber?
9mm. It was
okay.
Okay, so it was what, like an 18C, or was it something that was converted?
It was converted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
I mean, so we've just been going around, stopping at different gun shops and meeting people, and because what we're gonna do is try and get girls out there, and then we're bringing products. We're developing our own products, dust covers. Have I told you about this?
No, dust covers.
Dust covers. So if you're a girl, and then you go to a gun shop, and like you. Yeah. So if you go to a gun shop and you're not really a gun person, and you're like, oh hey, I'm here to shoot, and your shirt's like that.
Yeah. Wait, do that again. Hold on. Let me do. What did you just do?
One time show.
Yeah. Oh.
And
rewind. You're gonna want to rewind.
If your shirt is like super low cut, then you're gonna get shells going down your shirt. So we have these things. They're like bibs, but they're like, we call them dust covers, like on the AR.
Oh,
so
I see.
You just put it around like that, and then it protects it, so you don't have like shells going down, because some people are unprepared. Yeah. So I feel like all ranges.
That makes sense. That's a good idea.
Ranges could be like, hey, you're not covered. Rent this out for $2.
Right. Who came up with this? You?
Mostly Joe, but both of us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, take
the credit. Take
Brett
the credit.
It was all me.
Supreme Court.
I came up with it.
Oh, hold on. So the Supreme Court thing came out?
Brett Kavanaugh for Supreme Court? I don't know.
He took the guy.
Oh no, he's announcement coming. Excuse me.
Okay, but they're saying it's going to be Rick Kavanaugh.
Brett Kavanaugh. I don't know if that's if they've already done it or not. Somebody just posted it.
We're just hitting 9 o'clock right now. So you guys in the chat, keep an eye on that because it's probably going to be we're going to probably be a little distracted since we got American Gun Check here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a good distraction. So they're talking about the Supreme Court. Trump gets to pick another justice to go on the Supreme Court. It's kind of a big deal for us as gun guys. Hopefully we get like a real constitutional conservative, someone who upholds and even tries to claw back some of those Second Amendment rights, along with other rights. I mean, we've lost more than Second Amendment rights in America, in my opinion. So,
claw back.
Yeah, clawback, exactly. So you guys keep us posted on that. Okay, so you're doing the dust covers.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying for like, for people like me, who sometimes I wear a low cut.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wear it real low cut, like I'm showing off some cleavage.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn any chest hair,
Yeah, chest hair I don't have.
You don't want to burn that off.
No.
Yeah, because I mean, as someone that's had, in the past I've had shells go down my shirt and it's not fun.
Oh yeah.
And it can be a safety problem. Like, you flying around.
Yeah.
You have a shell down your shirt. That's not safe. So
it is a thing. Yes. And people should dress properly when they go to the range.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just doesn't happen. So I would rather have something like what you're saying than for someone to get hot brass down their shirt and then, have an accidental discharge.
Oh yeah.
Especially one that's tragically hurt someone. Yeah.
And the dust covers, they go up to like right here. Like they don't choke you, but nothing's getting down there.
Is it like a mock turtleneck kind of deal?
No, it's literally like a bib.
Okay, it's literally like a bib. Does it have like a really cute pinup of American Gun Chick on it?
It looks like a dust cover, like on the side of a rifle, and then it says American Gun Chick dust cover.
Oh,
and it's black.
Okay. But I don't see like an actual drawing of American Gun Chick.
Is it blinged out?
Yeah, is it? Yeah, Walter wants to know if it's blinged out.
No, but maybe in the future.
Yeah. Is it pink?
For models.
No, it's black.
It's
but
black.
We need some pink ones.
Yes, I'm surprised that there's not a pink one with rhinestones.
I know.
Yeah.
There will be.
Oh, okay, cool. So what do you have some other kind of merchandise coming out?
No, just that. We're trying to come up with more ideas and stuff, but we have sponsors like DS Arms. You know DS Arms, they make pals.
Yeah.
Beach and Tactical Slings.
Right.
The other one was, why did I just forget it? It's been a long day. I've been driving on the road.
Oh, okay. I know Beach and Tactical Slings. They actually sent me a sling.
Yeah, Beach and Tactical Slings. Fab Defense. Yeah. They make like furniture and stuff for like your pistols and stuff. And they make these like cool hats where you can like, I don't have it on me right now, like in the RV, but you can like pull it and it has like this little weapon thing. Yeah,
it's polymer, so you can go through metal detectors on the plane and all that with it. That's very cool. Yeah, I've seen that. Those guys are Israeli, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
So those are our sponsors, and we're trying to come up with more products because it's kind of cool to have your own products,
Absolutely. I think so. It is.
Yeah.
All right. Do we know yet? I see that people are saying that the POTUS has come out to the podium.
Yeah, he's talking. Yeah.
Okay, but we don't know yet who.
Obviously, I don't have the volume on because I'm trying to listen to you.
Yeah, of course.
We'll have to rely on these other guys.
Yeah, and Trae, we're not running too late for you, right? I know we're over.
No, you're good. Keep talking.
Yeah, but we want to hear about POTUS, and we definitely want to know what American Gun Chick thinks about the pit.
I see Flotus there too. I want to know about.
Flotus is there. Yeah. So, okay, what else is going on with you?
That's it. Just been traveling and.
All right.
Same old stuff, kind of. Just
working
Key West
hard.
Was fun. Key West was different, but Key West is always fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. When's the last time I went to Key West? Last year, maybe a year or so ago. It's nice. Yeah, it's the Caribbean, but it's America.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's about as close as you can get and still be free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So there we go. These guys. Look, Walter is very.
What? Oh,
he's trained. He's trained to what's going on here. Someone says bedazzled dust covers. See, there's a bunch of comments here.
Oh yeah.
in the chat.
Do you guys like that idea? Thumbs up if you do. Thumbs down if you don't.
Yes. Do you like the idea of bibs, tactical bibs, when you go to the range? No.
We shouldn't call them bibs because then people are like, I don't want to wear a bib.
Yeah,
You know?
okay. Dust covers.
Dust
covers. Okay.
American Gun Chick dust
Keep
covers.
the dust off your boobage.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and
Good
keep
idea.
your boobage. Yes, keep the boobage from getting too hot, getting burned.
Maybe we can make like a cool commercial.
Burn marks,
about it or something.
you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it happens. By the way, that's happened to Lola.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes Lola, sometimes Lola forgets that we're shooting guns.
Yeah.
You know, and she runs the camera, and so she's running the camera, and I'm like, listen, woman, no matter what happens, make sure you get this awesomeness on camera.
Exactly.
And there's a whole stream of empties heading right toward her.
Yeah. So, it is a terrible thing. So cool. When's that coming out?
Well, we just ordered a bunch of them, and they just came in, so we have them now. So we're gonna start selling them and taking them to shops and stuff. So if you want, you can go check out my website because I have like all my merch there and stuff.
Okay, what's your website?
AmericanGunchick.com.
Okay.
So go check it out. Because
Yeah.
we have like t-shirts and mugs and stuff.
I have a really cool name for your website that you should do.
Oh.
You should call it hankstrange.com.
Yeah. They might get confused. Like,
Yeah,
this doesn't
exactly.
look like Hank.
And all those people that want to go over to your website, I want them to come to hankstrange.com. I'm just kidding.
Go to both of our
You
websites.
can go to Hank's and get a real bib. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Get a real.
I got your bib right here.
big bib right here.
Huh? Yeah, I got your bib right here. I'll go to Red Lobster and get a bunch of those bibs.
Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah. Is that who it is? Okay.
He's the one.
That's what they're saying in the chat.
Brett Kavanaugh. So what do we think about him?
Oh, I'm sure he'll be
Is it
fine.
Is it a staunch conservative dude?
I don't know nothing about him.
I don't.
Okay.
Me neither.
Yeah. Listen, what I'm hoping for, first of all, is that the confirmation is speedy. I know Democrats are planning on blocking it.
They don't have a.
But Republicans have the ability to override all that nonsense.
They got to grow a set.
Yeah. And then, and that we get someone in there. I hope they're young enough to last some time.
This guy supposedly is
45 to 50 is what they're saying.
Yeah, there you go. Armament and
$5
Axes
for
gave
Armament.
us. Yeah, Armament and Axes gave us $5 to say call them #bust covers.
Bust covers.
That's good. I like that.
That is good.
And,
Bust
And
covers.
and then he also says hi AGC, excuse me. Hope all is well with you.
Thank you. Hope all is well with you too.
Exactly. See, for a long time since we switched over to the B channel here, we didn't have monetization. YouTube refused to turn it on, but we got it turned on today. So that means we also got super chat and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Nice.
it's really cool.
Oh, by the way, you're
Yeah.
kind of manipulated too.
We're kind of pixelated.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Probably someone's running on some stuff. So, okay, you know what? We're after 9 o'clock. We should probably wrap this up a little bit. Let me, so that Trae can go off here and do some stuff, and then I'll get to hang out with American Gun Chick. You guys don't get to see that. I'll
That's
hang
behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. That's real behind the scenes.
Backstage.
Yeah.
But maybe I could be on the podcast
Yes.
this week or something.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
guys can see me again.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Please do come on the podcast again. All right. So Trae, what do you want to leave the folks with here? How can they find out more about Aries Firearms, and what other stuff do you do there? Obviously, other than this event that we have coming up.
Obviously, you can go to Facebook, AriesFirearmsTraining.com, or not .com, Aries Firearms Training, or Instagram. We do all sorts of training. We do anything from just a regular concealed weapons class up to aerial gunnery. So the sky's the limit. Just give us a call and we'll help you guys out. And I know y'all seen some of the videos where the chopper out there and the other things. So we can definitely get you guys rolling. Pretty excited about next Monday. I hope to see you guys there.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're looking to do an event, Aries is a good place to do it here in Florida. And I did put in the description a link to the Facebook for Aries Firearms.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on, man. I really enjoyed it. I hope you come back again and we do more stuff.
I would love to. Thank you very much, Hank.
Awesome. Awesome. Walter, what's going on with you? How can the folks catch up to you? Where can they find all the awesome footage of American Gun Chick and flamethrowers and tanks and all that?
Instagram, Facebook. I haven't posted at all, but I didn't get that much. I was too busy filling up the fuel tank on that thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was getting a little trigger happy with that flamethrower.
I was like the prop boy. I was filling up all the stuff and getting the fire going. You know?
As long as there's some good footage.
Yeah,
as long as it was hot and hot.
Oh yeah, we did it today at lunchtime a little bit. Man, it was just too much. Man, it was hot. Whew. Shit.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So go ahead.
But anyways, Instagram, Facebook, you know, and I'll probably be out there at Aries on Monday too, checking that out. Now that I've been
guilted into it.
Yes, guilted into.
Formally invited.
Yeah, exactly. Good one, Trae.
Hey, can I bring something to shoot?
Of course.
All right,
Absolutely.
maybe bring the MP5 out there and stuff. You haven't shot that yet, have you, Hank?
No. Have I? I don't think so.
Not with the fun switch.
No, I haven't then. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, while I'm on the road, Walter's probably gonna give me some swag. So while I'm on the road, I'll have some Safety Harbor swag while I'm out there.
Definitely. And also for all those people who've been waiting for the MP5K stock on the 16th, that's the day that we're gonna start taking orders for it. So
the 16th. Okay, Monday. So Monday's the day.
It is, as a matter of fact. Look at that.
Yeah, Walter. Now you have to do it.
Well, I'll have it out there with me, and if you're coming out there to the shoot or to the Barnauls event, you want to touch it, I'll have it there. You can take a look. Yeah,
there you go.
Always
That's actually pretty big. Yeah, you can touch it anytime.
And actually, we're working on one for the regular MP5, and I'll bring that along too. What the heck? You can touch them both. Yeah.
Awesome. Sweet. Okay. Very cool. American Gun Chick, what do you want to say to the folks before we get out of here?
Thanks for letting me pop in. And if you don't know who I am, then go to American Gun Chick on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, or AmericanGunChick.com or my Patreon, whatever you want to check out. But thanks for letting me crash the party.
If you don't know who American Gun Chick is, you've probably been brainwashed by the Taliban.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Something like that. Yeah, go with that.
Space ISIS.
Absolutely. All right. So I want to thank my guests. I want to thank Trae from Aries Firearms Training, as well as Walter Keller from Safety Harbor Firearms, American Gun Chick. Thanks to all the people that support the channel here, like Safety Harbor Firearms. They definitely do. ATI Outdoors. Okay. Andrew's Custom Leather. Thanks to all those guys. If you want to support us, we're on Patreon.com/Hank Strange. Thanks to everyone in the chat that was donating, all the people that made the great comments and hung out with us. You know, it's a great thing. I'm pretty stoked that YouTube actually allowed us to be monetized, and they immediately demonetized a bunch of videos.
Really? Typical.
Yeah, so we've got to fight with that, and I don't understand. You just like went through putting me through for the last couple of months this whole process, and then you demonetize a bunch of stuff. But I guess that's how it goes.
Give and take.
Yes, absolutely. But hey, we're working with it. We're going to move forward. So thanks to everyone for the support. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're out of here. Peace.
See ya.
We're out.